कैसे हो दोस्तों, आपका स्वागत है एक और शानदार गोस्ट स्टोरी सेशन में। आज हमारे साथ, मैं क्या बताऊं आपको, आज हमारे साथ सुरेश मेनन पार्टी में तो है, लेकिन आज हमारे साथ प्रिंस का किरदार निभाते हुए श्रेक फिल्म में जो प्रिंस है वो हमारे साथ है। Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Cyril Diavrio.
Thank you.
Sorry, थोड़ा सुरेश का वो फील में लेके आया वापस।
बहुत अच्छा
कैसे हैं
फीलिंग
सिरिल
है।
जी?
मैं ठीक है सर। आप कैसे हैं सर? आपका शक्ल कंप्लेक्शन बहुत अच्छा दिख रहा है। कौन सा
थोड़ा
क्रीम इस्तेमाल
जला हुआ
करते हैं
हूँ।
सर?
वो हैरी पॉटर जला हुआ हूँ उला ला 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 जुले
सुन
में।
सर, दूसरा चीज मैं आपको पूछना था। आपका
काय
जो
सांगतो सांगा।
तेरे जो पीछे बहुत पोल्यूशन चल रहा है, आपका सब चेन सांस सब ठीक है?
अभी क्या है ना, लोग अपना गाड़ी ऑन ही रखते हैं इधर। जिधर क्या है, कौन सा स्कूल में मैं हूँ, मैं भूल गया। ये
And
जहाँ
ladies
पे
and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen,
बोलो
the
ना,
one, the only,
कौन
it is
है?
Hoezaay Kawako. Chal, that's all we have, folks. Thank you.
It's just, it's not the same without Suresh.
It's
I mean,
not, you know.
we're too old
And-
for this. Suresh is young inside, you know, and we just feel like fools doing this. See, we can't do
Exactly,
this. So,
exactly. I mean,
thank you,
Suresh is the
everyone.
heart.
Yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and that's all we have in tonight's stream.
It's the last stream.
Thank you. A big round of applause, guys. Suresh. Cyril.
अरे सुरेश
पुढे
तू अरे नमस्कार साहेब, कैसे हो तू?
हाँ, चला आता पुढे जातो आम्ही.
पुढे आज पुढे
पुढे
चलायचं सर.
आगे चले जाते हैं. समझ में नहीं
इकडे या तिकडे?
जा तेरे को जाने का, इकडे तिकडे जिकडे तुम करो सर. ओके तो
ओके सर. और दूसरी चीज,
you have cheese, give me.
how you do this? How do you, like, so many people keep on coming into
I
your
just keep my
house?
hands like this and हो जाता है.
It
आप
is,
टेंशन मत लो.
my God, such talent it is, sir. Such
Okay.
talent, such talent.
4 minutes wasted. This is actually, we're still doing good. With Suresh, you at least 10-15 minutes you would have missed.
No, because Suresh doesn't know for the 10-15 minutes that we're broadcasting even. He still thinks we're chatting offline.
Suresh, wherever you are, if you're having fun at the party, Nati Shati Party, please continue.
Listen,
Good evening, everyone. Yeah, Cyril, bolo.
I know. Before we go on, I want to know what party this is. What party?
That's what he said. Last time he said party and then he got surgery done and all. But anyway, शुरू करते हैं भाई बहन लोग. It's really nice. Yeah. Oh, what is that? Were you giving me a beat? तेरे कैसे? There's going to be a lot of this tonight. We'll be overcompensating for not having Suresh with us. You know, it's going to be rough. Let me just lay down all the ground rules. You got to come on to the stream, put your camera on. We'll then let you put your audio on. Then you can tell us your ghost story. There's got to be a ghost in the story, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you for backing me up on that, Cyril. Kai Zala, how's it going? Nathan, hello everyone. Nishant, Ria, Cyril, who's this Cyril? अरे तू चैट में बैठे ले.
मल्टीटास्किंग करते कभी कभी.
क्या आर्टवर्क है भाई? किंग जूलियन.
आज का आर्टवर्क ना, मतलब हर टाइम पे I get shocked. I'm taken in awe.
और बताओ.
Awe and shock. How talented that there's so many people out there.
I'd
That's
like
fantastic.
to move it. A superb thumbnail. Please go send some. Happy Diwali to all of you guys. May your lives be filled with high-speed internet connection, light, happiness, Cyril knocking outside your door.
Yeah,
whatever you
why
wish
not?
for.
You may not want me there,
inside.
but I could be still knocking outside your door. और दूसरी चीज हो जी, आपको जो पहले
you have more
इंट्रोडक्शन
cheese, yes?
आपने जो इंट्रोडक्शन किया था पहले की, जो गोष्ठी का स्टोरीज बोलना है, देखिए भाई लोग और बहनों लोग, आपको जो स्टोरी अच्छा लगा, जो स्टोरी ओरिजिनल है, जो स्टोरी बहुत भूत का कहानी स्टोरी है, तो प्लीज देन कॉल 1-800. नो इसका कैसे आते इधर? Zoom call. Zoom
link है ना अपना डिस्क्रिप्शन में. In the description find the Zoom link, click it, come sit in the waiting room, we'll pull you in. और क्या Cyril? शुरू करें क्या?
शुरू करते क्यों नहीं?
Inside the
लेकिन होजी
stream.
जी, लेकिन आप सब कैसे
हाँ
हैं?
सिरिल डी, मैं एक ही आदमी हूँ, बट
मेरा
मैं
जो
सब इधर जितने भी लोग हैं सब
हाँ
ठीक है, अच्छा चल रहा है इधर।
हाँ,
आपका
और
कुछ
वो जो रैश का इशू
रैश ड्राइविंग, हाँ इधर
क्या
बैंड्रा में बहुत होता है।
या बट
मेरा
लिसन
मेरा प्रॉब्लम नहीं है।
आई हैव
क्या?
टू मेक वन कन्फेशन बिफोर वी गो।
श्योर।
मेरा अभी काफी बड़ा हो गया मेरा वाटर बॉटल, नया वाटर बॉटल जो आया,
हाँ
1.5 liters water, guys,
तो
please
ऑल द सीनियर
don't forget to
सिटीजन्स
drink water.
ट्यून इन। आज तो टॉकिंग अबाउट टीवी, बट एनीवे, ओ देखो ना कितना अच्छा कार्तिक बोनी हो गए। होप यू एंजॉयड योर हॉलिडे। Jose, dude, it was so amazing. The
Hey, tell us
Andamans
about your
is
holiday. Huh?
fantastic. No, I will not tell you about it. But
Excellent.
let
Now
me
we got our
start
first
with.
call.
Oh. No, I'm supposed to be editing all the footage I shot there, but I shot everything in HDR 10 plus, and I don't know how to edit it. If anybody knows how to edit HDR video, tell me what software you use, and no, anyone other than Cyril, because he is recommending really expensive stuff. चलो अभी शुरू कर रहे हैं। हाँ, फादर इन लॉ अवलाज में नेटन क्या बोलता है? स्टार्टिंग
ओके,
हाँ,
ठीक है,
क्या जोक
चलो।
मारना था? जो मारो ना।
ये जो
क्या
मैंने क्या जोक है? ओके, listen guys, just remember, if you have a bad ghost story, you will be booed. Thank you. No?
Now Suresh not here, I can't pretend like I didn't hear the joke also. I have to be like, ah,
Suresh will be clapping at the party if you heard this joke.
okay, don't forget, there's a link in the description of this video. Click it, come join us in the waiting room. We're going to start with our first caller of the day. It's the weekend, holiday chal raha and all, so I'll be surprised if anybody even shows up. Which
yeah.
button to press? Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, Sailesh Chavan
Oh,
connecting
पहले
to
call.
audio. That's nice.
शैलेश चौहान।
I'm very scared.
और होजी जी, दिवाली के टाइम पे आप कहाँ पे जा रहे हैं? कुछ छुट्टी जा रहे हैं, बाहर जा रहे हैं आप? मतलब हॉल से दूसरा बेडरूम पे जा रहे
मैं
हैं,
अब भी छुट्टी से आया भाई।
टॉयलेट से
Shivesh,
बरांडर?
Shivesh, happy Diwali, public low. Keep the peace and love. Shailesh, thank you, Shivesh. What a sweet message. Okay, Shailesh Chavan का इंटरनेट थोड़ा वो चल रहा है कि नहीं? Oh, this is
ये
Shailesh
क्या
का.
है?
This is his this thing only.
ओ
Thanks,
स्क्रीन,
Shailesh. Great job.
नाइस।
क्या कर सकते हैं
शैलेश,
अभी Shailesh के
मजा
लिए?
फर्स्ट, इट्स अ गुड साइन ऑन द
Good,
फर्स्ट कॉल।
that's a good way to
गुड
start.
गुड वे टू स्टार्ट।
अच्छा चलता है, अभी क्या करेंगे?
आई लाइक पीपल
और सिरिल
रीड
जी
सम ऑफ द चैट।
क्या
हाँ
कर रहे
बोल।
हैं आप? Oh, you to read the
देखिए
chat, read
आजकल
chat.
बहुत कुछ हो रहा है, कुछ मूविंग चल रहा है, कुछ नया चीज आ रहा है मेरे। ओ नो चीज जोक्स दिस टाइम, यू डिडंट
Oh,
जंप।
sorry, I was waiting for Mr. Patel to join us.
क्यू पार्ट है?
Brijraj
असद पटेल।
Singh Rana.
अरे
Arey, Hassan made it in.
मेड इट।
Brijraj says, you guys are amazing. I'll come on the stream someday. ठीक है bye. Ajana. Asad, we're going to unmute you. All right.
असद नमस्कार।
Asad, like us, is in his room.
I don't
at
have
late
any
at night.
stories. I was just
Hey?
checking.
अरे
Hey.
यार Asad क्या गया?
यू कॉल टू चेक इंटरनेट कनेक्शन।
Asad कैसे खेला
No,
तुम्ही?
no. I was just. This is my first time I'm connected to your Zoom call. How it works?
ऐसा किया?
हाँ,
Asad, anyway, it was good to meet you.
It's good.
This is a good
It's
start.
Yeah, thank you for taking me in.
Big hug, everybody.
Anytime, Asad. Big hug, big hug, big hug.
This is the वो cable network पे
Hello.
चलता था 90s. All right, take care, Asad. Have a good one.
Thank you, Asad.
You'll
I
come
like
back
Asad.
next time with a ghost story, na?
Yeah.
अगली बार, huh?
Yes, I will. Okay.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
Just attendance. So Asad
Yeah,
attendance
it's
दे
like
रहा था.
Asad
Presence
walk
sir.
into the clinic to say, "Ha, this coming to see कि clinic lighting अच्छा है ना?"
Oh,
Okay.
no.
He said that was his intake.
Might have been a bad idea to do the ghost story stream tonight. I don't know.
I feel we'll never know. We'll see. But today, hey, he
Oh,
looks like
Vishal
he's
is
in a
correcting.
train.
Oh, I like this, bro.
He's in a train. That is
What's
pretty
going on?
cool.
I hope he's on a train because otherwise this is a
Hey,
different video.
Vishal.
Vishal, okay, Vishal,
Unmute.
Vishal. Unmute, Vishal.
Unmuting.
Now he does.
I'm very
How
well,
about Vicky
yes.
this side? Hi, Vishal, Kazukai. You're on a train,
Sakai,
bro?
Vishal.
All good, guys. Changlet bollo.
अरे
Kudun?
अरे अरे
I'm heading to Nagpur. I'm traveling from Hyderabad. I'm actually in a bus.
Bro, you look like you're sitting in
And,
first class. What bus is this?
Yeah, that's a pretty cool bus.
It's
Yeah.
like a business class bus.
It's comfortable.
Nice, bro. All right, you're going to tell us a ghost story?
Yes, but before that, I'll do the mandatory thing. I'm a big fan, and I've been
Arey.
watching your show for quite some time now.
Oh,
And Jose, you're
Unfortunate.
the man.
he is
Last I
Vishal.
checked, yes. Thank you, Vishal. Very kind.
Yeah, now that you confirmed
So
he's a
I'll-
man.
Guys, I'll quickly get to my story because
Take it away,
then the
Vicky.
network might not.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
okay. So this story is about my brother and his friends. Okay, this was in Pune, somewhere in 2012-13, somewhere around that time. Okay, so there were two bikes. Okay, on one bike they were two guys, and on another bike there were three. Okay, and they were coming back from like post dinner. They had gone some place, and it was like really late in the night. So they headed into a college. There was a entrance gate, and then there was a exit gate. Okay, so they could have gone on the road ideally, but they chose to enter into this college gate and exit from some other place. Now it is. Am I audible or
Very
You're
much.
still audible. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
guys? Am I audible?
Very,
Yes, very
very,
much.
very,
Very much.
very.
So
Not so visible, but yeah. हाँ
okay.
बोलते रहना बोलते रहना चल रहा अच्छा चल रहा अच्छा चल रहा
हाँ,
नो नो वो नेटवर्क गया था बीच में करने
So okay. So it is said that I don't know, for some strange reason there's some sort of happens in that college once a year. I don't know why, but I will not disclose the college name, but it's on the outskirts of Pune. Okay, so now this is something I should have said before, but anyway. So these guys enter. So two guys they enter into the college gate and exit. Then the guys who are doing a trip C, they enter and exit. Okay, now they are supposed to cover a distance of about 3 kilometers. It would take hardly what? It's midnight, post midnight. It would take about 10 minutes or maybe 15.
Yeah.
Correct?
Okay, correct.
But they keep riding on a fairly good speed. So after 20 minutes, the bike on which there are two people, so the guy who's riding the bike asks his friend, "Hey, it's been some time. Don't you think we should have been to our place already?" And the moment he turns, I'm getting goosebumps. The moment he turns to speak to his friend, this is a white lady sitting
There's a lady sitting behind him.
between them
Okay.
out of nowhere. And she starts scratching the rider. And he loses his shit, and the guy sitting behind is screaming at the top of his lungs. And he knows one thing, that he does not have to stop the bike, whatever happens. He keeps riding. So it's 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes later, somehow, it looks like they've come out of a, what do you call, like a black hole or whatnot. And he suddenly sees his friends standing and waiting for them. The moment he sees them, he reaches to them, he drops his bike, and then when his friends see, so his back is, it's all bloody, and the guy sitting at the back, his face is all is not it's not the way it should have been. So he
Okay.
has a lot of scratches and whatnot. So then apparently it said this whole thing is called chakwa. You are in a loop or something of that sort till the time the evil spirit or whatever that was holds you, and then it released it. So
Oh shit.
so this is still green in my memory. So yeah, this is what I had to share, guys.
Wow, that is a little
Freaky,
intense. But tell me
bro.
something. You said, as a question, you said the bike with the triples, there was a woman in the middle.
No. The bike with Tripsy guys,
Huh.
they left.
Oh, they
The
left
bike,
and they exited.
yeah. The bike which had two guys, they faced this.
Oh boy! And is the friend fine with all the scratches on the neck and everything? I mean,
Yeah, like it took the usual time it does to heal or whatever you undergo, but it was not supposed to happen. Like, this doesn't make sense, but this is what happened. So,
Chakwa.
Chakwa, I love
Chakwa,
that.
yeah, there's
It's a
something. No,
great term.
maybe
Hmm.
guys in the comment, someone might know.
They've started
These things
already.
happen
Said that.
in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This happens in Rajasthan as well. I've been told.
Crazy.
oh boy, that is crazy, man. That's a little freaky story. And
Yeah.
these ghosts normally taking free rides is always a thing. I just can't understand them. We have to talk about this in length.
So इसमें quantum physics भी आया, the loop, the time loop
Yeah.
and everything. Pretty amazing. sir.
Vishal, are you a math student?
No, dude.
Because you started off by saying 3 bikes, 3 people entered on one bike and headed on the left, and 2 entered
Which
on the
direction are they
I was
going in?
calculating in my head. No, but thank you for sharing the story, man. That's a little freaky.
Yeah.
And awesome for your friend to still keep riding despite somebody sitting in between them.
Yeah, I guess the same thing it did, right?
Forget riding. I would stop walking in the front direction. I'd be walking backwards all the time.
Yeah.
Oh no, but then they'd be behind you. Oh, this is too
Yeah.
confusing. Anyway, thank you,
Yeah.
Vishal. Thanks for chatting with
Yeah.
us, buddy.
Thank you,
All right,
Vishal.
guys. Cheers.
Have a good trip,
Have a good
buddy.
one.
Thanks,
Bye,
man.
bye,
There's
bye.
no one sitting aside of you, no?
No,
Just checking.
no.
Just cross checking.
Big fan of TISS. You guys doing a great job. All right, take care, man.
Now I have to do the Suresh theory.
the button
Since
has
Suresh is
lost
not here, I have to keep on doing the theory for him. I think Suresh would have said that, and according to Suresh's theory, what are you doing?
sorry, sorry. Go ahead.
So I think what happened was that these friends, okay, the twosies, like he mentioned, they were really tired and exhausted, and they must have come from a party, okay. But what they forgot is they had picked up a third friend, okay. In the middle of the road, they didn't realize that the friend is sitting there, and then that friend was scratching them to tell them, "Arey, my house is behind. Stop." This is at
Nice.
least the Suresh theory for today. This is what I'm going to be doing the whole story, by the way.
I knew you'd have something useful to say one of these days. So, yeah.
It's
Hey,
not, the days are not come. अरे सर कैसे हो आप वापस आ गया
क्या हाल है सिरिल?
तो ना
प्रगत
पहले
गिल।
चीज
हाँ,
आपको
क्यों
जो
पहले वाला
प्रगत
चीज
गिल-
में खा लिया?
आपका ये जो आपका जो नर्व्स का हाँ ये आपको डॉक्टर बताना पड़ेगा सर ये थोड़ा सा इशू है स्किन इशू है
वो पत्थर गिर गया था उधर। मैं अपना स्पेल्स प्रैक्टिस कर रहा था। आप
ओ
समझो ना।
ग्रामर
नहीं स्पेलिंग नहीं स्पेल्स। येड़े साले। Pragat Gill, Pragat. Love the stream, can't watch for free. Thank you, Pragat. Pragat, Achada. Achada, very sweet you are, sir.
Yeah.
Still getting used to this monitor.
Yeah.
ठीक है.
But before we go ahead, Jose, I just want to talk about like some of the comments that people are
Go
written
now.
saying कि stream पे ghost story करते बात करते लेकिन also time pass करते.
Yeah, वो हम लोग actually वही करने के लिए आते हैं.
हम कभी ऐसा नहीं करते ना. I mean, do we है?
Hey, cockroach.
कैसे है तू? हे आपने एक मिनट.
No one will believe that we're done with half our lives.
आपने छोले खाया ना आज?
I had misal pav actually.
Oh.
Why does that make you happy? Yuck. Listen, I have good news and I have bad news, Cyril.
Oh, Cyril? Oh,
You'll be very happy, cockroach.
What's up?
Okay.
I'm back, sorry.
It's kind of like Doordarshan over here tonight.
Why?
Actually, no, even Doordarshan has changed now. It's turned into something else. But
Yeah.
everybody's just, like chilling. And I feel like we shouldn't do this without Suresh.
That's true.
See, actually, there are two stories. Can I continue?
Yeah, please.
This is no one. Everyone's busy tonight with, I guess, their parties and stuff, right?
Yeah, that's
so the
true.
storytellers are busy. So I went to my own Discord and I typed over there saying, "Hey guys, anyone wants to tell us stories and all, please come." So somebody replied in my own Discord. They said, "Chal chaman chutiye koi nahi aayega aaj sab log party kar rahe hain."
Well, 1 second, hold on.
I
माँ
felt-
मैंने बोला ना होसे को ऐसे नहीं बात करनी है.
I laughed first because it's genuinely funny response. But
That's true.
then I was like, what the fuck? Hey, mera Discord hai. So anyway, I banned him, unfortunately. but sometimes the truth can hurt. Now, what to do?
That's true.
So I was thinking I'll make up this story कि अरे सुरेश के बिना नहीं कर. सुरेश भी party के लिए गया. He knew.
Dude,
So I was thinking
yeah.
I'll make up a story about we cannot do this without Suresh, and oh man,
Correct.
he's the heart of this thing and all. We gotta
Yes,
do
yes.
something. And then we like Satkao and play video games by ourselves. That which is what I'm planning to do now
man,
anyway.
Why would you not discuss this with me before we got into the stream?
So let's see. We take a couple more ghost stories.
Yeah, we see the quality. So today I'll tell you what, Hoezaay ji, हम
But
आज के बहुत ज्यादा क्वालिटी कंट्रोल करेगा और
Yeah.
कमजोर क्वालिटी आ रहे तो हम थोड़ा सोचना पड़ेगा कि
Soda? You want some soda? Cyril also party के mood में. तो
सोडा लेके आ
what will this stream be counted as a stream though if we ended earlier? See, we're trying to aim for that 100 streams, right?
The technicality thing, right? If it's not 15 laps, is it a race?
Yeah. All right, but उसके पहले.
अरे आ गया वापस तो अंकल.
या अंकल तेरी anyway, जो भी लोग वेटिंग रूम में है 2 मिनट आपको अंदर
अरे
लेके
जो
आ
भी
रहे हैं.
आप जो भी क्या बोला
उधर
था
कम
देखिए
लोग हैं, लेकिन
सुरे
है.
अंकल सुनिए मैं अभी बात
सुन
करना
से?
कि सुन बस आपको अभी थोड़ा टेक्निकल गुरुजी आ जाए तो सुन हमें क्या बोल रहे हैं कि अभी आप वो
जल्दी
स्टोरी
बोल.
शुरू कर दे.
हाँ वही चलो चलो चलो.
तो चलो करते तो पहले स्टोरी लेके आ और हम जज करते कि ये स्टोरी अच्छा है कि नहीं अच्छा है तो
Correct.
करेक्ट यार. प्लीज
हाँ.
लाइक सब्सक्राइब डोंट फॉरगेट टू हिट द बेल माय नोटिफिकेशन एंड प्लीज सेंड लव हार्ट्स.
हाँ तो मैं क्या बोल रहा चिनमिन बोल रहे विशिंग
तेरा
वेरी
audio का
हैप्पी
problem आ गया
दिवाली. Cyril, MC Hamster Cockroach, Jose, Wuldermonth and Suresh sir, lots of love. Also, Habibi's come to
Wuldermonth.
Dubai. Habibi's come to Dubai. AR says, go stream. Aikili Pragatzali, love you guys. Love you too, bhais. Okay, here we go. Next call, ready? Oh, bro,
Wuldermonth.
what is this? Vladarmonth. The other month, Vladar month. Burgir to you all.
Abandoned
Yes.
school ghost.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh.
So was it deliberate, the Shrek Prince hairstyle, or is this like it just happened?
देखिए होसे जी आज मैंने तो शैम्पू किया और
2 shampoo किया. Wow.
2 शैम्पू किया और कभी कभी
Shampoo है
शैम्पू. हाँ मेरा बाल क्या होता है ना वो
मेरा
खुद
बाल.
अपने आप पर्सनालिटी बनाता है तो
क्या
I can't control it, you know.
Kaka. Abandoned school sighting. You need to turn your camera on, please.
देखिए abandoned
I got scared.
आपको
आ गया. Please, Cyril, you scare the guests away. Please put those
थोड़ा
away.
जिम करते हैं क्या ठीक है.
We are unmuting you, sir. Welcome. Akul Dureja, thank you so much for your message. Akul ji, thank you. Sir, कहाँ से बोल रहे हैं आप?
Yeah, hi Jose. I'm
Hi.
from Bangalore.
Bangalore.
Hey, hi, what's up, man?
क्या चल रहा है? How are you, buddy?
Yeah, just spending the weekend.
Richa, you're a real one. Sorry, Richa ko. I just try to make it a personal thing, you know. Anyway, buddy, you have a ghost story for us? एक और
One second, एक और ड्रिंक्स
एक नीट लेके आना.
Yeah.
you have a- सुनाइए sir. The stream is
Actually,
on you.
so my hometown is in Ranchi, and this is a story which happened in Ranchi. I mean, this
Okay.
happened in Ranchi. It was like 10 साल पहले की बात है. It was
Alright.
2012 something. So I was 14 or something like that, 14 or 15.
Okay.
And we used to go after tuition. We used to go to the tuition, and then we used to go to the. There was a ground in our locality, which it was an abandoned school ground. So
Okay.
we used to go there, and behind the school there was a sort of forest kind of thing. So वहाँ पीछे में काफी ज्यादा फॉरेस्ट है, तो हम लोग वहाँ पर ऐसे घूमने जाते थे. We were the fan of Man versus Wild. So we used to go explore the jungles and all. So, but one day we
Bear
went
Grylls.
too far behind the jungle.
Oh no.
So then we saw something like we saw human bones there.
A human
And,
what?
bones.
We saw
Bones.
human
Achha,
bones.
bones.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And there was a setup, Kala Jadoo kind of setup there.
Oh.
So we got scared as hell, and we ran from there. We ran as far as we can. So it was around 5 to 5:30 in the evening. So it was fairly the sunlight has gone, not completely, but dimly.
Hmm.
So we went there, and so we saw a house. We were running. We saw a house. We saw a woman standing there. right? Like she was standing, she had a baby in her hand, and there was another child uh, in front of her. That child was acting weirdly. I mean, we didn't notice much, but we got relieved that okay, some person is there, so we don't have to worry much. So then we got settled down. We caught our breath, and then we continued, and then we came home. So later, then we went to the school. We told our friend that this and this we saw there, and they made fun of us like all friends do. But then they said that okay, कल हम लोग भी चलेंगे तुम्हारे साथ. We will go with you, and we'll see what you saw there. So we went there with our friends. We showed them that this was the house, and we saw a woman standing there, and there was also a child in front of her, and she was also having a baby in her lap. So, but when we went to that house was completely abandoned. There were, like spiders web there, and it looked like that nobody was living there for like 10 to 20 years. That was completely
God.
abandoned. And so we didn't understood what happened, because a day before we saw that house was like the woman standing in front of the door, and we could see the insides of the house, and we could see that there were lights, there were washing machines, and
Oh
all sort of
shit.
like holy feelings like things there. But the next day it was like nobody was living there for 10 to 20 years, and my friends weren't believing that we saw a woman there standing, and they were like, so that's unexplainable, something like
बाप
that. So
रे, क्या
we
क्या
went,
करते तुम लोग?
we didn't
हाँ.
went further. Actually, like we still live together with one of my friends.
Oh, he was he there with you for this?
Yeah,
When
yeah, he
this?
was there.
My
We
God.
went there the next day, and he still don't believe that we saw a woman, we saw a proper house there, we saw even the lights on. The lights were even on in that house, but the next day it was completely abandoned. So yeah, that was
Oh,
that,
that
and that
is.
still
I can't think
confuses
of
us.
any explanation.
I mean, I can think of electricity theft, but that's another
I
conversation.
also thought of movers and packers, but
Yeah, but who put the cobwebs? That's the
इतना
problem.
जल्दी.
Yeah,
Who put the cobwebs on there? Dude, that's pretty
but
freaky.
later we found out that that was a place that was actually the Jila school. It was school from the time of like अंग्रेजों के जमाने का school था वो, sort of that.
Oh,
So and they were also used to hang uh, political prisoners there,
okay.
because when we
Oh
came
damn.
outside we saw that there was a symbolic what we call that rope, that there some of our Swatantra Senanis were hanged, or something like that.
Oh, they
Damn,
made a
dude.
Give them
memorial of it.
respect.
And when you went back, did you all see the bones again and that little whatever?
No, we didn't had the courage to move further that day, so we
That's
just
true,
came
actually.
back.
Those bones
Yeah.
and all could have been like some foreigners celebrating Halloween or something over there.
Or it could have been one of Suresh's movie sets that you walked on to.
Yeah, but
हो सकता है, yeah.
हो सकता है. But that is a freaky thing to see a woman and then the next day come and see an abandoned house
Yeah.
over there. That is.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for sharing
Man.
this story with
so
us.
I want to say that I was looking to join for like 4 to 5 months from now, but I
Oh
was
no.
just getting courage to do that.
Hey,
Uh,
well
अरे हो
done.
गया
was-
भाई.
Well done. Congratulations
Yeah.
on. I think you did a great
You
job telling
survived.
the story.
You
Yeah,
survived.
you
We
survived.
survived. The listeners survived. हम सब ठीक है. Even that lady at the house is fine. Thank you
Yeah.
so much,
I
buddy.
hope so. I hope so. It's fine.
Yeah. All
Okay,
right.
okay.
Thank you for sharing,
Chal,
man. And
have a good one. And bye
Thank
to you and
Hoezaay.
your friend.
Thank you. Okay,
Take care,
okay.
sir.
Thank you.
Love you.
love you too.
I say love
So
you.
sweet,
I feel like
yaar.
saying love
Hoezaay
you
ji, I mean, how
nowadays.
do you feel like when people say, "Are yaar, I grew up watching you"?
I feel like disconnecting them. But I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but
It's mixed feelings.
yeah, ये story थोड़ा सा, I mean, mixed feelings आ गया. I mean, I was, I think it's pretty freaky that you go to a place and what happens is that these souls get trapped in these houses. But what's really concerning is now, Hoezaay
What do
ji,
you
I mean,
mean?
Suresh ji is not here to, back up my
Add
story.
more
Like,
rubbish to it. Yeah.
is there the privacy issue? That poor ghost must have been enjoying herself staying in that house.
Yeah,
And
see,
then
ये
these
लोग
fellows
मेरे को
came.
देख रहे हैं उधर से कब से बाप रे.
And then she must have felt very like, अरे यार मुझे जाना पड़ेगा, ये लोग, ये बच्चा लोग आ रहे हैं, बदमाश लोग. And then she moved to another house.
Correct. क्या explanation?
I mean, sometimes you have to feel bad for the spirits here, no? I mean, they
ठीक है.
need their space and privacy as well.
Yeah. Thank you. Always the taking, talk about the important things. Cyril Diabrio,
Who
the
is paying
prince
for the
of,
power bills out there? I want to know.
yeah. And is that a new
And-
source of power if they're able to power without permission
Yeah.
from the electricity board?
It's
We're going. We're
no,
digressing.
one second. It's a new power company called Bhutani.
Please stop it. Oh, like that guy's the expression he had on his face in the starting is how I feel inside.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, no. Bro. Goa ghost story, my favorite. Goa ghost stories. Kidhar hai? Kitko tha?
It's like you're being like Suresh today.
Kya re? Yeah. And chill re.
Chal re.
This is my go. Goa ghost story. Welcome, sir. Oh, your audio is not yet connected. उनका audio अभी तक connect नहीं हुआ है. हो जाएगा. Connect होने दो. Sir, you get your audio fixed, okay? We're just quickly going to read.
Uncle आया तू वापस अंकल.
Hello, beta. वो Shrek का prince, the Shrek prince, French prince. Mayur Iyer बोल रहे missing Murugan Freeman. अरे मुर्गन को तो हम लोग भी मिस कर रहे हैं वो पार्टी में. It's very important. Like not like अंकित ने बोला था कि उसका किसी का बिल्ली का बर्थडे पार्टी के लिए उसको जाने का था. That's the biggest insult.
And he never came back after.
वो कभी आया ही नहीं वापस. प्रशांत डिसूजा, थैंक यू प्रशांत, कितना स्वीट है रे तुम. जानी दूना. थैंक यू मेरा डेब्यू में थोड़ा एक दो गाना. सर we've read 3 super chats, we came back, we've talked about live. आपका अरे
हो गया अरे mute.
हो गया सर. आपका unmute कर. You did it.
Well done, sir. Well done.
Did you see the happiness on his face when he was like,
he's still
हो
muted.
गया.
He's still muted.
I honestly had no hope. Yeah, I clicked the button. Don't think I'm a fool, okay? Yeah, don't you Hoezaay G me.
Arey, again he's muted.
Arey, bro, just stop muting yourself back. Look, I had no hopes from today's stream, but it's already a banger. I'm loving
Don't press the
this
button.
madness.
Everyone put their hands up.
No, except you. You press the button once. Now
okay,
don't
good.
press.
Yeah?
Good, don't press. You're good.
Okay,
You're fine. You hooked it up.
Okay, that's a struggle.
किधर है कौन ओलिता?
Cannot go Sam.
Kenneth Goensa, okay.
तुझे कोंकण आहे कोण मातशें खाजी खंय दिसता रे. Half of mix half south, half north.
I have no idea what you said because I don't really speak the language fluently enough. But Kenneth,
Okay.
welcome to the stream, sir.
It's Kenneth.
Kenneth.
Get it? Nice to meet you, get it.
Yeah. So my story is actually my story. So this
Okay.
happened to me, I think like 2017 when I was like traveling. I mean, not traveling. It was here only. I went out. I got my new bike at that time. So
Nice.
you know how it is when you get your bike, you have to go and give people a treat. So I went out with like, my brother to my cousin's place and we were gone. Like we went for like dinner with all the cousins and their friends.
Mhm.
We had dinner and then we were returning back and suddenly it was past 12. So we were coming down this empty road and then we were like passing down this creepy area. So when we were going, suddenly I felt like this chill, like cold air surrounding me, and out of nowhere I got like this slap kind of like grabbing thing on my head, like and yeah, so and I like a normal person, I get pissed off thinking like somebody hit me on my head. So I'm like angry. This is like, you have to like understand, this is like a blank area, like a entirely blank road, no one's there. Then I just get this like head and I'm like looking around and I'm telling my brother like, stop, like somebody hit me, like I'm going to get this person, like you're normally pissed and you're thinking rationally. So I'm like, okay, somebody slapped me, and I'm like looking behind, left, right, and I can't see anyone. Now my brother kind of understood the situation. He's like, keep quiet, just and I'm like, like for me it still didn't make sense. So I'm looking and I'm like, okay, somebody hit me, like, or tried to this. Okay, and the thing I forgot to mention is I had long hair, so this kind of connects at the end of the day, like the story. And then we continue, we go home, and then I like see, and then I have like a swollen hand mark on my head. And fast forward to almost like a year, and I'm attending like a function at my cousin's place, and they have like this thing, and then a guy from that area came to my cousin's side, and we were like casually discussing ghost stories, like how you normally do with your friends. And this guy started talking about like this area where women do not pass during like night times, and the reason was they would get grabbed by their hair and pulled. That's why I said the long hair thing. And I was kind of like a joke. So my cousin is like laughing off, like, crazy. Now, the person who was telling the story thought like, this guy is probably, like not believing him and like laughing at his story. And he's like, really, really, like women would not ever sort of like because of the hair thing. And then like my cousin, because they are like, he was laughing because, he kind of like the ghost got confused with you being a woman. Like, so that was the story, I guess.
Oh, wow, dude.
Yeah.
Do you still have the mark on your head?
No, man, it was swollen. Like not a mark. It was like,
Uh.
when like somebody hits you and you get like.
Hey, this is like the ending of Lost. We have so many questions.
Yeah, but first thing I just want to coin the phrase. He got a boopli, which is a bhoot tapli. Okay.
I mean, yeah, thapti, it's called.
I was like, what is Cyril drinking exactly? He started with the joke. Boopli. You were the victim of a boopli. I don't know what's happening here. So one second. So somewhere in this, there's a ghost somewhere that is giving people taplis or pulling specifically.
So the road was kind of known for something like paranormal stuff happening to women.
Wow.
Specifically, I guess in that, like I guess the ghost was kind of sexist. I guess you specifically.
No, but tell me something. You said long hair, so you're saying that basically people with
longer
long hair.
than you, like actually like longer, like it was like 2017. I decided to like screw everything and just grow it, and it was like very long. So it was longer than even actually would normally keep. Now I know people would say this is long, but no.
Any idea if this still happens in that area?
I mean, I don't know. It's like no, that area is known for random paranormal stuff. Like I don't know, people would just walk by and they would suddenly see some lady.
No, because you know how there are these shows where people go into like these rooms and then they film stuff and they take a group and they're trying to check like for look for paranormal stuff. They should go to this place, wear helmet, and then just wait to get a boopli.
Yeah, a booplis are
but
not the
it's
way.
like random stuff that happens. It's not specifically like hair only, but
तो
hair is kind of like
टपली कल
हाँ, मतलब बाल के लिए दूसरे like इसका था perfume का smell अच्छा नहीं था तो like, and that is damn random. And this road, just drop it in our DMs, please, because if I were traveling, I definitely make sure.
It's a common road, but then again, it's like specific. Like it happens to us like random.
No, it happens on our roads, but those are real people. Normally.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Anyway, thank you, buddy. Thanks for sharing this with us.
I had a question to
go for it.
Ask this. Like, you said you came around like our side, which is like close to bamboo forest, whatever. You said you saw that guy, hanging upside down. Did you actually see that person? Like,
I mean, many people did.
What are we talking about?
No, like, there was a story we mentioned in bamboo forest.
Yeah,
it's a long time.
No, because there is like a lot of things that happen. Like people actually see him specifically on New Year's or.
You're telling me people still see him?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like there's always someone that asks, like, who's the man that, stands there? Like, but there's no one
about 10,
there.
15 years ago.
Yeah,
so
that's the thing, right? This has been continuing for such a long time.
Wait, what is happening here? You guys know each other?
No.
What is this discussion? I'm so lost. No, but
I'll explain the story. I'll recap the story at some point.
But since you mentioned now that it happens during New Year's, it could be the old man.
That's the joke that we said. But then there's always like one person or the other, like, who's that guy? Do you know? I'm like, there's no one that lives there. Now there are like houses and whatnot developing. But there's like always this thing. And then when Sil like pointed out with his story last time, I guess. And he did give like a brief explanation, kind of like a semi-story that I remember. Like I was like, okay, this thing happens, but I'm like, he said he knows the man, or he saw him. Like, okay, maybe.
I mean, honestly, in all stories, I guess you never know until you never know, you know. I mean, that's the whole thing about it. But
Yeah,
thank you
Only
for
the
bringing that
person
up.
who's experienced or who has gone through it knows what's really happened, and the ghost, of
Yeah,
course.
and the ghost is like confused genius. Like, what's going?
Anyway,
Oh, but thank you for
Yeah.
sharing that story, man. That was
Thank you so much.
intense.
Yeah.
I will think about
I'll
what you said
be
even.
like next time. I guess I can tell you another story, which is kind of close to that area. I mean, right now y'all have full people, right?
Maybe you can come in 5-10 minutes only. Don't worry. We never have full
Okay.
people.
Yeah, this
But,
Kume the other way.
Anyway, take care.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it. That's
stand
it.
upside down. All right,
Okay.
take care, buddy. Dev bora karo.
Bye.
Have a good one.
तू काय बरं करू चल. Good night.
Chalo, bye.
Yeah.
Nothing. I was just telling him that you may be blessed. We are not like fighting with each other.
Yeah.
And Ashwath, we're pulling you in. We're pulling you in. Yeah, stuck between these two deep conversationalists. And now Cyril, I was like, what? You guys are like, y'all know each other? You cheating
we
on me,
mentioned-
Cyril?
I
With
mentioned the
another
story.
friend?
I mentioned the story last time, so that was
Okay.
a fallback to it. Ashwatji, namaskar. It
It's
is-
time to go NRI, guys.
Yeah, let me tell you, Ashwat, before you tell us anything, it is 5:45 where you are. I know this. I have
But
intuition.
Cyril, what if his visuals are horizontally inverted? You're such a slick fucker. Look, it's 5:45.
1 second, Ashwat. I'll tell you what time it is in your. It's around 5:40.
Wait. I
where
was
you
going to
are.
use my powers. Ashwath, it's Christmas where you are.
No, it's not.
All right,
Oh,
wait, you
man.
gotta unmute Ashwath.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, hands up. Everyone hands up. Come on, Jose, do it now. Jose, not you.
Ashwat,
Unmute. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Hey guys, can you hear me
What's
now?
up? Yes, we can hear you. Ashwath, how's it going, buddy?
It's going on well, thank you. Right now, yes, you're right. It's 5:45 here.
Talia,
Thank
Cyril
you.
ke liye.
I
Well
mean,
played.
powers
The visuals are
in it.
not horizontally inverted. It's obviously not Christmas. So
I actually joined. I actually wanted to join on either the 69th show or the 100th show, but it's all right. I thought
it'll be
I
ghost
actually played
stories
Suresh
only, huh?
also, but I think he's not there. It's all right.
Yeah, we
get
gave him an
again.
off today. The best student. We gave him an off. Ashwath.
So basically, I've got two stories, but I'll save the best one for my 100th. I mean, your 100th show. I'll definitely try to join in. That's a creepy
Yeah,
story
dude.
and really, which scared me to hell, and it happened to me. But this one, which I'm telling, is just which happened nearby. I live in London, but it's a little bit on the outskirts of that. All right, so
Okay.
I'll get to it. Right. So.
Yeah.
Shall I talk in Hindi? It's easier for many other
Absolutely.
people, also the audience, Okay. So,
Hello, sir.
yeah. So, हुआ ये कि ये 1947 की कहानी है, ठीक है? इस टाइम पे लंदन से I think 45 miles odd दूर पे एक एरिया है. वहाँ पे it's because it's a bit outskirt. वहाँ पे क्या था कि रेंट कम था, राइट? तो एक फैमिली सिर्फ हस्बैंड वाइफ दे मूव्ड इनटू दैट हाउस, और जब वहां पे गए तो उन्होंने देखा कि घर बहुत अच्छा है और बहुत ही कम रेंट वैल्यू है. तो जब उन्होंने रियल एस्टेट वाले से पूछा तो उसने बोला कि बहुत ही कम है, डोंट वरी
Oh, no.
सब अच्छा है यहाँ पे. बट कुछ और ज्यादा डिटेल में बताया नहीं गया. तो दे वर ऑल्सो ट्राइंग टू सेव सम मनी, सो दे वर लाइक ठीक है, जितना है उतना है, वी आर हैप्पी, वो घर बहुत सुंदर है एवरीथिंग. तो वो लोग रहने लगे उधर. दूसरे दिन दूध वाला आया, ठीक है? दूध वाला आया और उसने घंटी बजाई और वो वेट कर रहा था. जैसे ही उसने दरवाजा खोला, लेडी ने, हस्बैंड हैड गॉन फॉर द वर्क, तो लेडी वाज घर पे थी. उसने पूछा कि दूध वाले ने पूछा, क्या आप एक हफ्ते के लिए भी नहीं, देयर इज नो फनी जोक देयर, देयर इज नथिंग हैपनिंग.
No, I was just thinking कि लंदन में भी उसको दूध वाला बोलते हैं.
दूध वाला ने पूछा कि आप लोग एक हफ्ते, वहां पे क्या था कि 10 days स्प्रिंट टाइप, तो या फिर एक हफ्ते का स्प्रिंट, तो एक हफ्ते की बिलिंग होती है इन एडवांस. तो किसी ने भी पिछले 4 सालों में यहाँ पे एक हफ्ते के ऊपर नहीं रहे हैं. तो आई जस्ट वांटेड टू नो कि आप भी शायद रहेंगे नहीं रहेंगे, मुझे पता नहीं. तो आज का दूध मैं दे रहा हूँ कि आपको एक हफ्ते के लिए भी चाहिए नहीं चाहिए, आप बताइए. तो उसने बोला क्यों नहीं रहेंगे, उसको लेडी को पता ही नहीं था. तो लेडी ने बोला कि क्यों नहीं रहेंगे, ऑब्वियसली हम तो रहेंगे, तो घर बहुत अच्छा है. तो बोला कि हाँ मतलब, पर मैंने सुना है कि ये घर हॉन्टेड है, प्लीज डोंट टेक माय वर्ड फॉर इट, बट ऐसा है. उसने बोला अच्छा, दिस इज वेरी वियर्ड, बट मैंने तो, मुझे किसी ने बताया नहीं। और जैसे ही वो दूध वाला वहां से निकला, बगल वाली जो नेबर है वो अंदर आई और उसने बोला हाय आई एम मिसेस दिस दिस दिस, बातें हुई। और उसने बोला कि दूध वाला क्या कह रहा था? उसने बोला कि घर हॉन्टेड है बता रहा था। हाँ, मुझे लगा ही कि आपको पता नहीं है, वरना आप यहाँ पे कैसे आते? मतलब बोला क्या मतलब? तो कहता है कि लेडी बोली कि ये जो घर है, एक्चुअली आई एम शॉर्टनिंग इट अप बिकॉज थोड़ा सा लेंथी है वो, तो उसने बोला कि ये जो घर है ये एक्चुअल में हॉन्टेड है और मिस्टर रॉजर जो इसके ओनर हैं, उन्होंने ये अपनी बेटी के लिए बनवाया था। और हुआ ये कि रॉजर अभी सेंट्रल लंदन में रहते हैं, बट ये जो हस्बैंड वाइफ हैं, जो मतलब बेसिकली उनकी बेटी थी, बेटी की शादी हुई और हस्बैंड वाइफ उस घर में रहने लगे, राइट। और 4 हफ्ते रहे थे। तब क्या हुआ कि हस्बैंड वेंट विद हिज फ्रेंड्स फॉर सम काइंड ऑफ हंटिंग और समथिंग ऑफ दैट सॉर्ट। और वो जो उसका फ्रेंड था उसने डियर को शूट करने की जगह पे इसको शूट कर दिया और हस्बैंड मर गया, ठीक है। अब हुआ ये कि जो वाइफ है इसको ये पता नहीं था 2 दिन तक। और जैसे ही पता चला, they were like she actually went crazy, not mental crazy but like upset crazy, and then she walked away and पास में जो नदी है रिवर थेम्स, उसमें जाके she jumped from the bridge and she died, और उसकी बॉडी भी नहीं मिली। तो उसने बोला कि तो लेकिन वो लोग बाहर मरे ना, घर क्यों हॉन्टेड है? तो उसने बोला कि पता नहीं, कहते हैं कि जो जहाँ पे रहते थे अगर वहां से चले गए बाहर, वहां पे कहीं बाहर जाके भी डेथ हुई तो घर से उनका संबंध बना रहता है, तो दे वांट टू कम बैक एंड दे मेक नॉइसेस एंड स्टफ लाइक दैट। तो उसने बोला कि मैंने तो कोई नॉइस सुना नहीं अभी तक। हाँ हाँ, तुम सुनोगी साउंड सुनोगी बोल के वो चली गई नेबर, ठीक है। दिस लेडी वाज लाइक वेरी फ्रीक्ड आउट, राइट। तो जब हस्बैंड आया तो रात में उसने बताया ऐसा ऐसा हुआ। तो उसने बोला अरे कुछ नहीं होता, ये लोग शायद तुमको डराने की कोशिश कर रहे होंगे, इतना सस्ते में हमको घर मिल गया ना, उसको जलन भी हो सकती है। उसने ऐसा मतलब नॉर्मलाइज किया। फिर वो जो लेडी थी वो हस्बैंड के साथ जब सो रही थी, तो रात में वो दूध नहीं पानी लेने के लिए उठी और फ्रिज के पास गई। और जब वो गई तो उसने देखा कि वहां पे कुछ तो मतलब एंटिटी टाइप उसको लगा, बट शी काइंड ऑफ गॉट स्कैर्ड एंड एज शी वाज कमिंग बैक उसको एक्चुअली आई जस्ट क्विकली टर्न माय मॉनिटर। यहाँ पे जो एक घर है ना, जैसे इनका जो रूफ होता है समथिंग ऑफ दैट सॉर्ट वहां पे था, ठीक है। तो उसके जो ग्राउंड फ्लोर और जो फर्स्ट फ्लोर है, राइट। तो फर्स्ट फ्लोर की जो बेसिकली इट्स एन एटिक काइंड ऑफ थिंग, तो वहां पे टक 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 ऐसे साउंड होने लगा। तो दिस लेडी गॉट स्कैर्ड, ठीक है। लेकिन हस्बैंड को सुनाई नहीं दिया क्योंकि हस्बैंड सो रहा था। तो वो लेडी बोली कि अरे कुछ साउंड हो रहा है, कुछ साउंड हो रहा है। बट वो हस्बैंड सो रहा था तो उसको लगा कि यार ठीक है अभी डिस्टर्ब नहीं करते हैं, कुछ होगा, कोई एनिमल होगा, समथिंग लाइक दैट। तो वो सो गई वो भी। अगले दिन फिर हुआ ये, तब भी उसको डर लगा। तो उसने हस्बैंड को सुबह ब्रेकफास्ट के टाइम पे बता दिया था कि ऐसा है, मुझे बहुत डर लग रहा है, कुछ तो हॉन्टेड वाली कहानी भी वैसी बताई गई थी और आवाज भी हो रही थी, आई डोंट नो कि क्या प्रॉब्लम है। तो हस्बैंड ने बोला ठीक है, आज हम लोग जब सोएंगे तो आई विल बी अवेक और मैं तुम्हारी बात पे भरोसा कर रहा हूँ, डोंट वरी। और वो लोग सोए, जब रात को सोए तो फिर से आवाज हुई, ठीक है। तो आवाज हुई तो हस्बैंड ऑल्सो वाज एबल टू हियर दिस टाइम। वो भी किचन की तरफ गया। किचन में दोनों को बर्तन गिरते हुए सामने दिखाई दिए, ठीक है। बट ऑब्वियसली उन्हें फिर भी कोई दिखा नहीं एक्चुअल पर्सन। तो उन्हें लगा कि हो सकता है फिर से कोई मतलब फॉक्सेस हो सकते हैं या कोई जानवर हो
एनीथिंग,
सकता है
या
वो।
कुछ
लेकिन
भी हो
सब कुछ
सकता
क्लोज था, सॉरी या
है। हाँ, नो
सब
नो,
कुछ
कंटिन्यू।
या। तो उसके बाद क्या हुआ कि दे एक्चुअली गॉट मच 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 मोर स्कैर्ड। उन्होंने देख लिया था कुछ तो होते हुए, राइट। तो उन्होंने जो घर का ओनर है रॉजर, उसको फोन लगाया। तो उसने फोन उठाया, बोला कि मैं नहीं आऊंगा। बट फिर उसको रिक्वेस्ट किया गया कि देखिए आइए, यहाँ पे कुछ हो रहा है, रियली वांट टू अंडरस्टैंड। तो बोला कि ठीक है आई विल कम बैक। और वो उसने एक अपॉइंटमेंट दिया कि मैं इतने बजे आऊंगा, एंड ही केम इन। जब घर आया तो उसने बताया कि हाँ मेरी बेटी की बॉडी भी नहीं मिली और मेरा जो दामाद था वो भी ही डाइड एंड आई एम रियली रियली अपसेट। मैं तब से इस घर में आया ही नहीं हूँ। इट मेक्स मी रियली सैड व्हेन आई कम इन हियर, ठीक है। दैट्स व्हाई आई डोंट कम इन। और मैंने ये किसी लेटिंग एजेंट को दे दिया जो लेट करता रहता है घर को। तो उसने बोला ओके, आप क्या आज यहाँ पे रात में रुक सकते हैं? उसने बोला हाँ ठीक है। और वो रुक गया। ही वाज वेरी अपसेट आल्सो कि बेटी की मतलब याद आ रही थी एंड ऑल। बट वहां पे ही स्टेड विद देम। और तब क्या हुआ कि रात के अराउंड वही 11-12-1 बजे के आसपास फिर से वो आवाज सुनाई दी, और इस बार तीनों को सुनाई दी, ठीक है। तो अब वो तीनों फिर से जहां पे आवाज आ रही थी, इट वाज इन द एटिक, राइट। तो पहले तो वो किचन में कंफर्म करने गए कि किचन में कोई जानवर वानवर तो नहीं है। तो जब वो उधर गए तो वहां पे ऑब्वियसली कुछ भी नहीं था, सब कुछ क्लोज था, एवरीथिंग वाज नीट, एंड देन दे केप्ट ऑन हियरिंग दैट साउंड, राइट। तो वहां पे जो चढ़ के गए ऊपर, और जैसे ही गए वहां पे वो होता है ना जो पुल करना पड़ता है और वो खुलता है नीचे और फिर चढ़ के जाता है, राइट। तो दैट काइंड ऑफ एटिक। तो जब गए ऊपर तो पहले हस्बैंड गया, फिर रॉजर गए, फिर वाइफ आई, राइट। और जब हस्बैंड गया तो उसने नोटिस किया कि वहां पे लाइट नहीं जल रही थी, और वहां पे जो फिर रॉजर आया, रॉजर ने बोला नहीं मैं तो एकदम अच्छे से फिटिंग कराई थी, उसके बाद तो कोई यहाँ पे रहा भी नहीं है, तो ऑब्वियसली आई थिंक इट शुड वर्क। और उसने एक चेयर पे खड़े होके ऐसे ऐसे ट्राई किया, तो उसने देखा कि बल्ब लूज था, उसने बल्ब को टाइट किया, तो लाइट जलने के जली और फुक से ऑफ हो गया, मतलब फ्यूज उड़ गया उसका
Fuse हो
बेसिकली,
गया,
ठीक है। तो इट वाज लाइक अब पूरा पिच, ऑलमोस्ट पिच डार्क है, ठीक है। तो वाइफ जो थी वो एक लैंप लेके आई धीरे से, और टक 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 आवाज हुई, और समथिंग रैन लाइक दिस, ठीक है। कुछ दिख नहीं रहा है
22,
उनको अच्छे से,
22, हाँ।
बहुत फेंट लाइट है, समथिंग इज रनिंग हियर एंड देयर, थोड़ा थोड़ा। एंड दे वर लाइक एक्चुअली शिट स्कैर्ड, बट जो वाइफ थी शी वॉज वेरी डिटरमिन्ड, ठीक है। तो उसने क्या किया कि लेट मी एक्सप्लोर अराउंड बोल के, तीनों लोग एटिक, लाइक इट वाज लाइक बिग रूम मान लो, तो 3 अलग अलग डायरेक्शन में दे स्टार्टेड लुकिंग। फेंट लाइट है तो ज्यादा दिख नहीं रहा है, बट जितना भी दिख रहा है दे वर लुकिंग। और तब वाइफ ने देखा यहाँ पे एक बड़ा बॉक्स रखा है, तो इस बॉक्स को देखते हैं टाइप। तो शी स्टार्टेड ट्राइड ओपनिंग, बट उसके ऊपर से पानी टपक टपक के छत से वहां पे जंग लग गया था, ठीक है, इट वाज रस्टेड। सो शी ट्राइड ओपनिंग, बट वो खुला नहीं थोड़ी देर, एंड फिर थोड़ी देर बाद जबरदस्ती करने के बाद जैसे खुला, उसके अंदर एक बॉडी थी। वो बॉडी देख के वाइफ घबरा गई, और उसने जैसे उसको बेसिकली लैम्प को ऊपर लाया, तो रॉजर ने देखा और बोला ये मेरी बेटी की बॉडी है, और ही वाज लाइक वेरी वेरी स्कैर्ड। और उसके हाथ से लैम्प गिर गया, लेडी के हाथ से, और फिर ऑब्वियसली शांति हुई, बॉडी को उठाया गया, एंड दे गेव इट अ प्रॉपर फ्यूनरल। जब फ्यूनरल देते वक्त, और जो वाइफ थी वो फेंट हो गई थी, राइट, तो वो उसको हॉस्पिटल ले गए थे। हॉस्पिटल में भी रॉजर आया, तभी पति भी वहां पे था, तीनों लोग बातें करने लगे। तो रॉजर ने पूछा पति से कि क्या तुम्हें पता चला आगे कुछ, तो उसने बोला हाँ, आई एम रियली सॉरी, पहली बात तो कि आपको ऐसा देखना पड़ा, और हम आपको लेके आए और आपकी बेटी की डेड बॉडी मिल गई, आई एम रियली सैड अबाउट इट। लेकिन जब एक्चुअल में मुझे ये पता चला है कि जब हस्बैंड उसका मर गया था, तो वाइफ बिकेम एक्सट्रीमली अपसेट, और उस बॉक्स के अंदर जाके उसने पॉइजन पी के वहीं पे सो गई थी, और वो वहीं मर गई थी। सो उसकी बॉडी किसी को मिली ही नहीं, सबने सोचा कि वो नदी में जाके डूब के मरी है, एंड दैट वाज समवन एल्स ऑल टुगेदर। तो ये जो ऊपर एटिक में जो साउंड आ रहा था, इट वाज काइंड ऑफ द स्पिरिट ऑफ दैट लेडी टू टेल, इन्फॉर्म एवरीवन कि आई एम हियर, प्लीज गिव मी अ प्रॉपर फ्यूनरल, आई वांट टू एग्जिट दिस वर्ल्ड काइंड ऑफ। सो या
Man, that is a really goosebump story there. And
बाप रे।
oof,
बट दया,
that spirits is sad.
दया, तो लोग ऑब्वियसली चैट में पूछ रहे हैं ऐसे, इट्स अ स्टोरी एट द एंड ऑफ द डे, सो आई मीन वी टेक अ लिटिल, वी थोड़ा एक हंडी एक कटोरी सॉल्ट का, बट बॉडी का स्मेल।
यस, अपेरेंटली वो स्टोरी में नहीं बताया गया था, तो आई डोंट रियली नो एग्जैक्टली।
Maybe there was a draft over there, or
और ये
maybe
भी हो सकता
everybody
है
had
ना
a
कि जब वो
cold.
एक्चुअली जो बॉक्स होता है, जो मेटल बॉक्सेस होते थे पुराने जमाने में, एंटीक बॉक्सेस, वो बंद हो गया था, एंड उस पे पानी गिर गिर के वो जो रस्ट लग गया था ना, तो इट वाज ऑलमोस्ट लाइक बाहर स्मेल नहीं आ रही होगी, ये भी हो सकता है।
Fair
Asad,
enough,
you
fair
know a lot
enough.
about these boxes.
I mean, no,
Right.
I mean, if we
No,
can,
man. Yeah.
the Marvel movies also have a lot of loopholes. But anyway,
Yeah.
my point is that great narration, sir.
Well done.
Actually-
तालियां आपके लिए.
Good story, sir.
I am a film director, मैंने वेब
I
सीरीज
knew
बनाई हुई
it.
है, तो I actually
I just
have
knew it.
that kind of
ये
thing.
मूवी कभी आ रहा है?
Vibe है.
But let me tell you one thing, जो मेरे साथ हुई थी एक्चुअल स्टोरी, जो I will try to be on the 100th episode of yours, that is at least twice more scarier, right? It is quite good. I would say 9.5 to 10 out of 10. So I'll definitely
क्या
try
बात
to
है।
be there that day.
क्या टीजिंग कर रहे हो आप, मतलब आप तो यू कैन डू अ वेब सीरीज आल्सो, एंड ऑफ द एपिसोड पे टीज आप छोड़ के चले जा रहे हैं सर। ताली। और अश्वथ एंड बेस्ट ऑफ लक सर विद
Thank you so much.
व्हाट यू प्लान टू डू। ग्रेट जॉब सर।
Sorry? I
बेस्ट
didn't
ऑफ
hear
लक।
that.
बेस्ट ऑफ लक, बेस्ट ऑफ
हम
लक
लोग
सर।
इसमें से
पूरा
खा गए हम लोग।
All right.
We'll
all
see you on
right.
the next stream, Ashwath. Great story.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Great
Big
story.
fan, guys. Take care. Bye.
Yeah.
Big fan
Bye,
of
bye.
your movie when it comes out.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
डर गई थोड़ा डर
मैं
गई। वो स्टोरी
काफी
अच्छा
डर
था।
गई मैं, मैं
और
बहुत
दूसरा
डर
चीज
गई।
पहले वो किचन आके मतलब वो कटोरी सब साइड पे कर रहे हैं बार बार रात को। आई वेरी स्ट्रेस्ड अबाउट दीस थिंग्स। इमेजिन वेक अप इन अ किचन पीटिंग अ मूड एवरी डे यार।
Who put my stuff out of place?
किसने टच किया?
Yeah,
ग्लास
there's a
इधर डाल
ghost,
दे।
but I'm more upset about my stuff being out of place.
Always यार।
Freaky that
But that is a
was.
very freaky story actually. But you know that's the thing about it is trapped spirits create this.
Is there
need
like a
to-
classroom or something that we can go to get this information?
Yeah, I think it's look. Hi sir, hi, namaskar,
कितना
namaskar. आपको audio
confidence
connect
है?
नहीं है?
Yeah, वो करेगा. Don't worry, sir. I'm managing it over here. Okay. Don't try
No,
to upstage
sir.
me. बीच में बोले, hey, don't forget to unmute. तेरे को क्या लगता है मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ इधर?
Please
हाँ?
don't forget to like,
जक मार रहा हूँ?
subscribe, and hit the delete button.
Acha, he's back. Acha,
He's
we'll come back to this. We're kind of giving MC Hamster an alias because तुम्हारा पूरा घर जाएगा उसमें. We're calling MC Stam. Ham for hamster and Stam.
Stam.
अपना MC Stan पे थोड़ा model है ये character.
Oh, very
All right,
nice,
let's
sir.
keep
Very-
going. Hospital paranormal experience. Oh my God.
हेलो।
Hospitals are very
Hello
scary
sir,
place.
how are you?
हाँ सर, मेरा नाम अभय है और
Hi, अभय,
मैं
कैसे हो आप?
मेरी
Hi,
स्टोरी
नमस्कार
को
अभय।
रेट करना चाहता हूँ 4.5। मैं ज्यादा रेट नहीं
4.5.
क्योंकि ज्यादा शॉर्ट स्टोरी है।
Very
ज्यादा
nice.
शॉर्ट, बहुत शॉर्ट स्टोरी है।
Very
ठीक
nice.
है,
अभय।
तो
Cyril का भी हाँ.
मैं मेरे साथ ही हुआ था ये, तब मैं छोटा था। मतलब मेरा एक्सीडेंट हुआ था, मेरा हाथ
Oh.
मतलब एल्बो से ब्रोक हो गया था।
Oh
ठीक है,
dear.
तो मैं हॉस्पिटल में, तो मेरी सर्जरी हुई थी और जिस दिन रात को सर्जरी हुई उसके बाद मुझे शिफ्ट किया वार्ड में। तो उस दिन रात को लगभग 2 या 3 बजे शायद मुझे सडनली ना साउंड आने लगा, मतलब कोई मुझे बुला रहा था। और वो भी मेरे, मतलब जो मेरा घर का नाम है उस नाम से, मतलब जो किसी को पता नहीं, वो सिर्फ मेरे मम्मी को पापा को ही पता था।
Oh
और
shit.
तब मेरे साथ सिर्फ मेरी मम्मी थी और मेरी मम्मी मेरे बाजू में ही सोई हुई थी और मम्मी सोई हुई थी। तो मुझे पता नहीं, कोई मतलब औरत थी जो मुझे आवाज दे रही थी बाहर से आवाज दे रही थी। पर ये आवाज आने से पहले तो मैं सो रहा था, सडनली ना किसी ने मेरा पैर खींचा था।
पैर खींचा था?
हाँ, पैर खींचा था। मैं नींद से उठा, मैंने मम्मी को बोला भी था कि कोई मेरा पैर खींच रहा है, बट मम्मी बोली कि नहीं, तूने सपना देखा होगा, सो जा। मैं सो गया, फिर से मेरा किसी ने पैर खींचा। क्योंकि मेरा मतलब सर्जरी तभी हुई थी तो बहुत पेन हो रहा था मुझे। ये मेरे साथ 3 बार हुआ। उसके बाद मेरे को कंटिन्यूअसली आवाज आ रहा था, कोई मेरे को बुला रहा था। मैं मम्मी को बोला भी, मैंने आज भी मम्मी को पूछा ना कि ये क्या था, तो मम्मी यही बोलती कि तूने सपना देखा होगा। और मुझे अच्छे से याद है, मैं जगा हुआ था, कोई तो मुझे आवाज दे रहा था। मैंने
ब्रो
हिम्मत
मैं
करके
तेरे
बाहर
साथ
भी
तो
देखा।
मेरे साथ भी ऐसे ही होता है। मम्मी ने बोली कि तू सपना देख रहा था, जाने दो, लेट इट बी एंड ऑल। नो वन
हाँ।
बिलीव्स अस।
नहीं ऐसा थोड़ी है। अभी जी मैं एक क्वेश्चन पूछना है। आपका स्टोरी बहुत स्कैरी है, लेकिन जब आप हॉस्पिटल था, जो दवाई दिया वो ज्यादा स्ट्रांग नहीं था ना?
ही वाज नॉट अ
सर्जरी की
हॉस्पिटल बट Cyril.
He was in the hospital.
नहीं
No, he said
नहीं, आई एम
जब
इन
आप
हॉस्पिटल।
हॉस्पिटल था, he was not a hospital. He was
Oh.
in the hospital.
Okay.
नहीं, मेरी सर्जरी हुई थी, बट
हाँ।
क्योंकि सर्जरी मेरी 6-7 बजे हुई थी,
हाँ।
तो ऑब्वियसली एनेस्थीसिया का असर खत्म हो गया होगा तब
हाँ,
तक।
हाँ, हाँ।
Oh,
तो
but
मुझे नहीं
residual भी
लगता
हो
कि
सकता था.
हम्म।
भी हो सकता है। मैंने
हो
बाहर
सकता है.
देखा था, हिम्मत करके मेरी फटी थी, मैंने बाहर देखा, बट मेरे को कोई दिखा नहीं। बट
बट
आवाज
उसके
मेरे को
बाद कुछ हुआ
continuously-
नहीं ना भाई.
हम्म।
Your
नहीं, उसके बाद कुछ नहीं हुआ।
अच्छा,
हाँ।
maybe
उसके
next time
बाद
when you
मैंने
नेक्स्ट टाइम आप जब आप
हाँ।
थोड़ा एनेस्थीसिया पिएंगे, तो आई मीन एनेस्थीसिया लेंगे आप, तो शायद अगर सेम चीज हो गया. लेकिन मेरा एक सवाल है सर,
हम्म।
क्या वहाँ पे कोई वेबसाइट खुल रहा है कि कोई अपना हाथ धो रहा है?
कहाँ पे? यहाँ पे
ये आवाज सिर्फ
fan-
आपके घर से आ रहा है?
वहाँ पंखा का है।
Oh
पंखा,
gosh, thank
fan है।
God, thank God, thank God.
थोड़ा
Whoa.
कंफ्यूज हो गया अभी।
Whew.
मेरा हेडफोन्स निकल गया।
मुझे लगा वो VPN वाला सेट। Anyway, thank you
हाँ।
sir. Very
Thank you.
scary.
अच्छा,
I
अबे
hope
next time-
anesthesia का
ये-
ही असर था।
नहीं और
मुझे-
दूसरा चीज हो सकते हैं हॉस्पिटल पे, क्योंकि बहुत होते उधर
हाँ,
कभी होते हैं।
बहुत
नेक्स्ट टाइम
हो
आप हॉस्पिटल जा रहे हैं एंड आई होप यू डोंट गो, बट इफ यू एवर गो, एक ऐसा फेक लेग लेके आओ आपके साथ, तो कोई खींचेगा ना तो दूसरा लेग खींचेगा उसको।
उसको
मैं
वो जो मैनिक्विन्स का
भूत
आते
को
हैं,
नकली पैर दे दो।
कंफ्यूज हो जाएगा। थैंक यू अभी, थैंक यू फॉर शेयरिंग द स्टोरी यार।
हाँ, मैं फर्स्ट टाइम ट्राई किया और फर्स्ट टाइम मेरा नंबर लग गया।
अरे
आपकी
सुपर
स्ट्रीम में हर बार देखता हूँ, मुझे बहुत
I
पसंद।
cannot get over this.
वैसे बाय द वे, बाय प्रोफेशन में नर्स हूँ, तो मुझे हॉस्पिटल जाना ही पड़ता है।
ओए
मेरा
भाई,
काम है
तो ये तो पहले शुरू से बोला नहीं तूने।
But
Oh,
sir,
boy.
thank you for all the work you do. It's a hard
Thank you.
job. Thank you very
sir.
much.
Thank you. Lots of love.
Cheers.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye, bro.
Bye bye bye.
Sweet chap.
ये
All
थोड़ा
right.
टांग खींच के स्टोरी था सर, टांग
Very
खींच
tough
के।
to concentrate on that story.
Yeah. But I think the mannequin leg was a great great
Cyril
solution.
always thinking outside of the box, sometimes outside of the house, sometimes another planet will go
Ghost is
together.
pulling the leg. Thinking, इसको why is he not bothered? क्यों नहीं उठा रहे हो?
And the
Yeah.
timing of the sound also, when I was about to ask him, then you go back in this clip, you go back, the moment I stopped talking, the sound started.
Yeah, I could.
It's like the sound was a paid actor.
Hey man, but it's a fan, you know, it's a fan
All right, next
of
caller.
you.
Look, for me, ये stream already पैसा वसूल हो गया है. I was not expecting anything from this. आंटी जी कैसे हैं आप? पायला को
बहुत अच्छा होते जी। मैं पहले पूछना था कि मैं 20 साल था जब ये स्ट्रीम शुरू हो गया। अभी तो खाली पूछना था कि और कॉल्स कर रहे हैं? हाँ बेटा, सब ठीक है ना? घर पे सब ठीक? अरे मेरा बॉयफ्रेंड तू, मेरा बॉयफ्रेंड तू, मेरा गर्लफ्रेंड। वैसे आगे मुझे पता नहीं गाना।
हम एक दूसरे को नहीं जानते, लेकिन मैं आया हूँ इधर सुपर चैट पढ़ने के लिए।
अब शर्म आ रहा है तो कैसे नहीं मुझे पहचानते?
पोल मत कर आंटी। अभिजीत बोलता है थैंक यू अभिजीत, आपका मैसेज के लिए बहुत अच्छा। What a lovely name, Tilotama Biswas. Tilotama, thank you so much for your message. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Tilotama. Very lovely, pretty name. Mayur Iyer, missing Morgan Freeman. Sorry, वो पुराना चैट था।
हाँ बेटा।
तो हाँ आंटी क्या बोल रहे थे आप?
मैं क्या बोलते हैं कि आज का जो स्टोरीज है ना, बहुत अच्छा स्टोरीज आता है। कभी कभी डर लगते है, कभी कभी
या
थोड़ा सा हंसी लगते है, लेकिन इससे ज्यादा डर लगते है, बहुत डर लगते है।
I know.
और दूसरा चीज ना,
या बोलिए।
नहीं मैं भूल गया, उम्र हो गया ना। तो कभी कभी भूल जाते जो मैं बोलना है।
काफी सेल्फ अवेयर है आप। बट मेगा चांद, थैंक यू सो मच आपका मैसेज के लिए। एनीवे मैं जा रहा हूँ, लीव माय बॉडी। हाय, हेलो आंटी।
ओ मैं फिल्टर डाल दिया वापस।
Okay, let's move on to our next caller coming in hot. Look, I was going to say कि don't forget to like and subscribe, but आप लोग काफी थक चुके होंगे from watching this stream, तो मत करो।
That is true.
हो गया तो मतलब अगर फोन गिर गया और आप लाइक कर दिए तो चलेगा, नो प्रॉब्लम। सयाली जी, हाय हुकू, हाय। एकदम फास्ट कनेक्शन ना, सुपर फास्ट कनेक्शन। उनका ऑडियो पहले कनेक्ट हो गया। हाय सयाली।
I cannot believe this is happening.
सब लोग हाथ पकड़ो, Cyril hold my hand.
You know, like people say, oh, I wasn't expecting and all. I've been trying since the stream started, and this is the first time.
Oh my goodness! As in today's stream, or since the first time we started streaming?
Oh, no.
साथ में हंसेंगे हम लोग, पूरा giggles.
No, since the first time you guys started streaming. Actually, तभी जब भी COVID चल रहा था ना, तो I was staying in an hostel. I'm a doctor, so I used to listen to it. I used to come home and then listen to it, like your streams continuously. Yeah, I love your streams so much. They help a lot.
Doctor, do you believe in ghosts?
Actually, I want to tell you about an experience which is not mine. It's my
Oh.
Masi's experience.
Okay.
But it
Okay.
happened over like 3 years.
Sunaiye.
So we didn't know what was happening. So this happened in a place called Akluz. Okay. So it's south of Maharashtra, very far away from the coast. Okay.
ठीक है.
So they had moved there, and my cousin, he was in 8th standard when they had just moved, and I had just finished my 12th. And after my 12th, हम लोग गए थे for लाइक मेरा एग्जाम हो गया था तो हम लोग चिल करने के लिए गए थे लाइक माय पेरेंट्स एंड ऑल तो वेन एवर वी लिव्ड इन देयर हाउस ना सो दिस वाज अक्लूज वाज बीइंग जेंट्रिफाइड तब ठीक है सो दिस एरिया इज क्या बोलते हैं नए बिल्डिंग्स थे एवरीथिंग वाज न्यू द हाउस इज आल्सो न्यू द बिल्डिंग वाज आल्सो न्यू सो देयर वाज जस्ट वन रूल माय मासी हैड कि बालकनी में हमेशा लाइट ऑन रहना चाहिए नोबडी कैन गो in the balcony at night or darwaza hamesha band rehna chahiye all of that these rules they had and they had been living there for a few months theek hai so wo sab ho gaya I came home theek hai and after that my masi would call me telling ki my brother is having headaches and raat ko he'd have major headaches he'd start screaming in the night and his hands would move matlab in he would contort at raat ko so because I was a medical student by then so I thought ki you should go see a neurologist for sure so they went to see a neurologist uska MRI ho gaya CT ho gaya bahut kuch ho gaya theek hai but in spite of all of that nothing changed so every night he would scream that his head is hurting his hands and legs would contort so this happened for a few years theek hai by this time I'm in my second years this is happening for over a year they've changed neurologists they've gone to different neurologists like in Akluz in Mumbai because they used to stay in Mumbai pehle so they've gone there so now I'm thinking ki maybe because he's a kid and they've changed places for a few times now I thought maybe it's something psychological right so I thought ki that is manifesting as some physical issue because he's not able to adapt to the new place or something like that so I suggest you maybe you should see a psychiatrist maybe that would help him so then they go to a psychiatrist they talk to the psychiatrist and few years pass by okay now this is over 2 years has happened now I finished my second year in MBBS and now मैं छुट्टियों के लिए अभी वापस जाती हूँ ठीक है उनके घर पे and she stopped talking to me about this after a while she doesn't mention anything so I'm also curious ki what is happening so as it is I had a few days of holidays so I go to her place to stay and when I go there I notice like really weird things like he never wants to be alone whenever whenever they're in the room he would have my masi sit next to him hold his hand even if he wants to go to the washroom right he'll go to the washroom and he'll ask my masi to stand outside and like if he has to have a bath he'll keep the door open so in no place on the planet he would go alone even in school and all so he constantly wanted somebody with him तो अभी हम लोग बाहर भी जा रहे हैं कि छुट्टी में के लिए गई हूँ तो अगर वी आर गोइंग फॉर सम चोर्स आल्सो कि ये लाना है वो लाना है सो ही वुड वॉक विद अस उसका काम भी नहीं है तो भी ही वॉक विद अस ओके सो दिस इज हैपनिंग एंड नाउ आई एम अनश्योर कि क्या चल रहा है बिकॉज शी हैज नॉट मेंशन्ड अबाउट द फिजिकल इश्यूज एट ऑल जब तक मैं वहां हूँ मुझे लाइक एक्सपेक्टेड था कि कुछ ना कुछ डिस्कशन चलेगा राइट so nothing has happened so now I'm thinking ki how do I bring this up because it's a very sensitive thing to talk about so raat ko I just ask her ki masi like what is happening is he all okay and all so she's like if I tell you you'll not believe it so better like not talk about it so I'm like try me matlab like at least try me so then she starts telling me ki because this area was very new and all no so he had gone to a place to play or something तो वहां पे I don't know, something latched onto him, and that would come home. Okay. So if he was sitting alone, he would see a lady on like in the corners of the room, and she would just stare at him. And she had a very blank face, no features, and she would just be there. Like wouldn't do anything, just continuously he would feel like a presence. So in the washroom and also like he's gone to the washroom and she'll be right here and she'll be just staring at him. So this like she followed him everywhere whatever that entity was for a really long time and he didn't like know how to tell this to his parents because like nobody would be because ये doctor का सब कुछ चल रहा था काफी सालों तक तो he never mentioned this to her until like he like she would literally have to take him to the washroom and all. So this they got to know about this, and they started talking to. Now they had to take some godmen. Are you looking around to see if you see a face?
Yeah, I just sometimes I hear these sounds around the room.
Yeah.
Okay, true.
Yeah. So they started talking to like pujari and all. So then what they had to do was they came to an arrangement where every Amasa Purnima or something they would place like a thali of food and something there where they had gone to play, and then they would do it as long as they stayed in a close. So this carried out for entire 3 years. When they finally moved out of that place, these things finally stopped. So this would, and now also when I meet him, he's a very scared person. Like that experience has changed him so much that like when he cannot live alone ever. Like even in his room, he has to have the door open, or even now also he'll be constantly playing songs that are like related to God or something like that. He's become like very spiritual in that sense, because now he feels like he has to have that protection in some way or the other. But yeah, that was the experience.
Oh, that
Doctor,
is a
can you suggest some tablets I can take to forget this story?
yeah. For आज रात को सोने के लिए थोड़ा टैबलेट चाहिए हमको for sure.
Wow, freaky
Yeah,
story, oh.
yeah, and like the thing is he wasn't even comfortable to tell this to anybody. So the poor guy suffered for so long. Imagine like being in a room and just somebody just staring at you and you can't
No,
even say.
no, we don't want to
No, we
imagine.
don't
Why
want
are you
to.
doing this to us?
Please, Doctor जी ऐसा नहीं वो बात करना है हमारी
Oh my
stream.
God.
Please, sweet people. But you know, it reminds me of this movie called Emily Rose. It's a horror story which
Yeah,
looks at both
I've
perspective of
seen it.
medical and looks at the perspective of
Yeah,
supernatural.
yeah,
So and it must be crazy for you, right? तो आप like सोच के मतलब
yeah.
how do
Yeah.
you balance
मतलब
it
see
out?
why would you
हाँ,
मतलब why would she lie about any of this, right?
true.
Like I don't have a reason to doubt the story or to doubt her at
That's
all.
the worst. I mean, see, like someone I knew told me this similar story. Cyril, you know, na, that
Yeah,
wo,
I know the hotel
Yeah.
wala story.
the hotel
Yeah.
wala story, wo bachcha dikhta
Yeah.
hai mirror mein and all, and I shat
Mhm.
myself, and I was like, why, bro? Why are you doing this to me? And he had no reason to lie to me. That's the real
Yeah,
conflict there, is
exactly.
that this
And I've
person,
asked her,
why?
and I bring this up almost every time I meet her because I just can't wrap my head around it. Ki, like, how could this be true and how could somebody suffer for so long, right? It was
Yeah,
very,
that's
Yeah.
intense.
but
But
he's well now.
he's good,
well
right?
in
That's
that sense.
important.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
good and
yeah.
important.
He's
And
doing
don't
very
talk to
well
him
now.
about
Yeah.
it much. I think the best
I
faster he
don't.
moves on, the better it is. But I just also want
Yeah,
to bring
no.
up one fact. Jose said he shat himself when he was hearing the story, but that was not during the stream at all.
I
That's
was
this
on the
Monday.
road to. He left in a hurry. I don't know why, but
Yes.
somebody typed.
But you guys are, huh?
Sorry. No, you're gonna praise us, so I'll give you time.
No, you guys are very funny. I enjoy
Thank you.
watching
Thank
you
you
guys.
so
And
much.
your banter is especially like
Yeah.
really like
Now
it's a
that you
treasure.
said that, we'll do it some terrible jokes and
Yeah,
we'll really
I
feel
mean,
bad.
it's not
Somebody
going to
said-
go to our heads at all. I mean, why?
Somebody
Yes,
You
of course. Why
I
would
mean,
it? Why
yeah,
would it? There's no
I mean, let's just
yeah.
bring it up. I mean,
was Russell Brand.
Yeah.
I've always
hey,
wondered where he went.
what's up? How's it going?
Doctor, we will take 2
Yes.
paranormal setamols.
Oh no.
Okay, that was very bad, but
Doc-
I
That's
still love
very
you
bad.
guys. So.
Very bad. Thank you so much.
इतना
Let's,
जोर
let's,
से हंसा,
Yes,
and then she
lots-
said
let's
it's-
disconnect it now before we ruin it. Let's disconnect first.
But before you guys go, lots of love to Chloe and like lots of love to you all also.
Thank you.
Bye. Good night.
Chloe's
I'm going
a
to take
doll.
2 dispiritins and go to sleep.
Stop it.
Sure. Bye.
Chalo, take care, bye.
I'm going. Bye, Jose.
You are the one who does all this. I'm doing this because of you, and you're leaving. Oh,
Jose ji.
hamster jiya.
Hi, Jose ji.
Hamster
Hi,
jiya.
hi. नमस्कार
Hamster ji,
नमस्कार
hamster ji.
बस मुझे पहले चैट से बात करना है और बोल बहुत लव एंड
Hamster ji. Hamster
अरे
ji.
मोजे जी लाइटर मत
Have a
जला दे
lighter.
प्लीज लेकिन मुझे सबको बोलना है कि आई लव यू आई लव एवरीबडी
Love you
और
too,
बहुत
baby.
आज ना बहुत दर्गी का स्टोरी है और पहले ने होती जी
Bele.
पहले ने होती जी मुझे बात करना है कि मुझे सुरेश जी को बहुत मिस करते हैं आज you know,
I know,
क्योंकि
I know.
वो इतना क्यूट सी आदमी है, हमेशा उसको शक्ल देख के इसका चीक्स पुल करना है।
बट उसको भी चांस मिलना चाहिए ना पार्टी करने के लिए,
फेस का चीक्स
घर से
बोल रहा
बाहर
है,
जाने
फेस
के
का
लिए
चीक्स
चांस।
है, हमें पता है आप क्या बोल रहा था। एनीवे होसी जी,
हाँ
ऑल्सो
बोलिए,
मैं आपको बात करने की, प्लीज डोंट
बोलो
फॉरगेट
बोलो।
टू लाइक, सब्सक्राइब एंड हिट द बेल आइकॉन। एंड होसी जी,
हाँ
thank-
सर बोलो।
नहीं बस इतना ही बोलना था।
सर
मैं
हम
बाद-
एक्चुअली मैं प्रोड्यूसर हूँ इस शो का।
हाँ।
हेलो सर, तो मैं थोड़ा आपके साथ थोड़ा डिस्कस करना चाह रहा था आपका कैरेक्टर के बारे में।
नहीं होसी जी, क्या होता है ना कि आपका जो बजट है, मुझे खाली 5 सेकंड पे अपियरेंस कर सकते हैं, इससे
ऐसा क्या?
ज्यादा है। हाँ।
नहीं नहीं, देखो सब लोग आपको एमसी हैमस्टर बोलते हैं, वो फिर मैंने ही कॉइन किया था ये नाम एज द प्रोड्यूसर
Correct.
और डायरेक्टर। और बट लेटली मैंने देखा है कि एमसी स्टैन भी है,
Okay,
और
होसी जी।
स्टैन हैम को मिक्स करते हुए हम आपका नया नाम रख रहे हैं एमसी स्टैम। तो आपको बस बोलना है कि ये पूरा चला जाएगा, तुम्हारा घर चला जाएगा इसमें, बस इतना ही बोलना है आपको।
थैंक यू होसी
ओके,
जी।
टेक
और
वन, एमसी स्टैम बोलिए सर।
ने मुझे कुछ अंडरस्टैंड नहीं किया, आप जो बात कर
I
रहा था
knew
मैं
it.
सुन रहा नहीं था।
आप,
लेकिन
आपको बस इतना ही बोलना है कि आप तुम्हारा पूरा घर जाएगा इसमें। बोलो।
ओके ओके, आप पूरा घर जाएगा इसमें।
ठीक है, आपका एटीट्यूड पे थोड़ा काम करना पड़ेगा। अरे आपके
बस-
पैर इतने क्यूट है, पीछे जाओ।
एनीवे होसी जी, मैं अभी जाना है, मैं आपको खाली
ठीक है
बोलना
सर।
कि आप वेरी नाइस जॉब कर रहे हैं। और दूसरा चीज ना, प्लीज डोंट क्रैक जोक्स। एनीवे मैं जा रहा हूँ।
स्वीट है आप। ठीक है, बाय सर।
बाय।
वाह, कितना बड़ा घर है आपका, निकलने में टाइम लग। अरे आप वापस आ गए सर, हाय सर।
गुड बाय।
अरे क्या कर रहे थे सर?
सॉरी, कुछ गिरा था
एमसी
नीचे।
स्टैम के पिछवाड़े में क्या कर रहे थे आप? शंकर रामनाथन, थैंक यू सो मच आपका मैसेज के लिए। सॉरी आई एम लिटिल स्लो। तालिया एमसी स्टैम के लिए। पूरा घर जाएगा इसमें
आई एम सॉरी, वो
80,000
बार
का
बार वो
स्ट्रीम।
हमारे स्ट्रीम पे वो ही कम्स एंड दिस स्टैंड्स इन
इट्स हिज
फ्रंट ऑफ द
लाइन
कैमरा।
यार सर, 80,000 का स्ट्रीम है, तुम्हारा पूरा घर चले जाएगा इसमें। So next you practice. I'll send you the clip. You practice and you come back next time.
ये टेलीप्रॉम्प्टर वाला थोड़ा सा डाल दे लाइनर जल्दी है।
क्या hamster के लिए थोड़ा मेकअप लेके आओ। All right, next person. Let's see what you got. Okay.
We got nothing.
Yeah, we got it.
Good
Absolutely,
answer.
Mari.
All right.
All right. Arunachal
right.
Ghost Experience
सर
connecting to
आपका जो
Arya.
आउट ऑफ फोकस फ्रेमिंग मस्त है, 100
क्या
on 100।
क्लैरिटी है कैमरा का, देखना शार्पनेस देख
हाँ।
भाई। कौन सा कैमरा भाई? Oh, for a second I was like, how is he staring at us? It's so such precision. होइंगा, टेंशन मत लेंगा,
अरे सर,
अभी 2 सेकंड में हो जाएगा। यहाँ पे कितने लोग घर पे बैठे हैं instead of, I mean, you didn't go for your party or you didn't want to go or you're an introvert. क्या कर रहे तुम लोग? चैट में
Yeah.
प्लीज मुझे बताओ क्या कर रहे हो। और इतनी रात को कौन देखता है ये सब बकवास स्ट्रीम? हाँ,
हम दोनों
कैन हेल्प। हम दोनों हैं अलग अलग।
weird part is you and I were discussing it, अरे यार हम तो गेम्स खेल सकते हैं।
कि नहीं आज नहीं
Maybe we
करते
should have
stream.
done game streaming ghost story.
But that's coming. We have finally decided कि actually करेंगे, and we've not forgotten about Ki Utsav. For like maybe the 3 or 4 people who watched that stream of us, Ki Utsav is happening.
Yeah,
क्या
guys.
सब
So
लोग
anyone who doesn't know
introvert-
what, sorry, आप बोलिए हो जी, आप बोलिए।
नहीं आपको
नहीं,
जब भी
नहीं,
मैं बोलता हूँ
नहीं,
आप बीच में बोलते तो आप ही बोलिए।
नहीं, ये आपका स्ट्रीम में हो जी।
इधर आओ।
okay.
In
Hands
case
up.
I get attacked during the stream. Alright sir, आपका ऑडियो कनेक्ट होएगा, आप टेंशन मत लो। अरे पढ़ाई कर रहा है बीच में। I saw him turn a page and all. That's the next level stuff to getting to see कि क्या है पीछे and all. Anxiety, alright, okay. Fair
आज का
enough.
comments
Somebody's
है,
an inverter. Yeah, they are telling us why
Inverter.
they're at home right now.
yeah, people are party, and then in between someone says Cyril looks like Sauron, but ठीक है।
No, he doesn't look like. Oh, अच्छा hall brand. That's.
I feel Arunachal Ghost Story is really stuck. He's like, how do I delete this account now? It's like,
Is he on the right stream? That's the question. अरे बाप रे, इसका ऑडियो कनेक्ट नहीं हो रहा है. I saw him disconnected. वापस कनेक्ट करेगा. Anyway, भाई बहन लोग, इसके बाद आप लोग आ जाओ डिस्कॉर्ड में. That guy who told me ना कि ये चमन चूतिया कोई नहीं आएगा ना, मैं इसको बैन कर दिया. तो वो नहीं है अभी उधर. Because I don't want to say that to anybody else. But आप आ जाओ अपना डिस्कॉर्ड में. इसके बाद ये स्ट्रीम के बाद ये लोग 4-5 बजे तक, even more introverted than the people on this stream are the people on our Discord.
I mean, we are so introverted.
I'm तो कोई तो inverted है उधर. Sorry, एक सेकेंड ना, मार्टिन बाबा. Thank you मार्टिन बाबा. क्या रे बाबा? Arunachal Ghost Experience is connecting. Please unmute. He's pressing the button and there. See that cat timing.
Arey, well done.
Welcome, sir.
Hey, Cyril.
Pranam, bhai.
Pranam.
Bhai, I am a huge fan of yours. Like I have met you back in 2009 or 10.
Kidhar? Tell us.
Arey, you were connecting this MTV something at my college.
2009. That's why I got first year at MTV. Crazy.
Yeah.
So you were 7 years old.
And you were wearing like a surgical mask and surgical dress that time.
Acha, it was like, VJ Hunt. Was I a decent person?
Hunt,
was I nice?
Yes, VJ Hunt. Yes, you were definitely. I clicked the
Just
picture
checking.
with you.
Oof. लोग बोलते ना इससे कैसे करते हैं वो अच्छी सी बात नहीं किया. मैं बच गया. Anyway, सर आप किधर से बोल रहे हैं और आपका नाम?
मैं असम से बोल रहा हूँ. मेरा नाम राहुल है.
Hello Rahul.
Yeah. So I'll get back to my story now.
Go for it, sir.
I won't waste your time.
No, sir. आज आप जितना टाइम आपको वेस्ट करना है आप करो, टेंशन मत लो, आराम से बोल दीजिए, मैं अभी चाय लेकर शुरू करूं.
अच्छा. All right. So this is a story from back in 2018. I live in the northeastern part of India, and it is the most my district is the most district of Assam, and I was traveling to this place in Arunachal where there was a travel उनका एक फेस्ट था जो basically is dedicated to a particular tribe. उनका 50th anniversary था. So I just went there because I was invited from people from that tribe, and I have got friends in that tribe, and I just traveled over there, and I was just hanging around over there. There were music, there were food stalls. We were sitting and drinking their local wine, which is called apong, and we was just sitting and just बैठे हुए थे, बस बात कर रहे थे. Then I saw a little kid. He was staring at me and smiling, and I am fond of kids, and this kid was constantly staring at me. And unka, I'll give you the background of the area where I was जहाँ पे ये festival हो रहा था. So ये area is इस तरफ hill है, यहाँ पे एक festival ground है, and यहाँ बीच से एक river pass होती है. I don't want to name that area, but वहाँ festival ground के just slope पे river pass होती है. And I was I'm fond of kids, and I'm अच्छा लगता है how these kids are I love giving attention to these kids, and enjoy कर रहे हैं, सब कर रहे हैं. 1 घंटा हो गया, 2 घंटा हो गया, and I was enjoying, but I could still see that kid behind a stall. He was continuously staring at me. Then I decided मैं बात करता हूँ जाके. मैं गया. I was hi, and that kid saw me in the eyes and he just ran, and I was कहाँ जा रहा है? Then I got curious and I just walked a little ahead. Then he again stopped, and he was again he was waving at me. I was hi, and he was continuously and he looked back at me and he was waving at me. Okay. And I was all right, this is okay, this is like एक मतलब फ्रेंडली कन्वर्सेशन हो रहा है, वो मेरे साथ ही इज बीइंग प्लेफुल। वो फिर वो फेस्टिवल ग्राउंड का जो स्लोप था वहां से नीचे उतर के रिवर की तरफ जाने लगा। एंड आई वाज लाइक why he's going at this hour, because it was like late at night, it was like around 10:30, and I followed him, and he was going, he was like वहाँ रिवर बेड पे like rocks पड़े हुए हैं, वहाँ वो जाने लगा। and I literally got concerned that why is this kid going towards the river, it's like late at night and the river flow is like too much that time, like it was like in February time, and river flow, you can hear the river, it is like at full flow at night, मतलब सुनाई देता है आपको, like you know, you can imagine like in a hilly area like कैसा होता है river का, ठीक है। Then I went there, I saw like he was going behind this big huge rocks, and I stopped for a while, and I was like, why is he going like literally at this hour behind this huge rock? And I saw there was a woman sitting with another kid at the top of the rock, and he's going there, and I thought it is his mom. Okay, so I slowly walked like रॉक से उतरने, मतलब रिवर बेड पे चलने में तकलीफ होती है, तो ऐसे धीरे धीरे उतरते उतरते आई रीच देयर, एंड सडनली कोई नहीं था वहां पे, कोई भी नहीं था,
सब लोग गायब।
सब गायब। I saw figures like this kid reached to his mom and like 3 people are there and sab gayab. I looked around for 5 minutes. I had this headlamp, had torch with me. I just it has got a like a nice range. I looked around. There's nothing.
Unnerving. But unrelated question, what is the local
Yeah.
wine called there?
Apong.
Apong. Is
It's
it
a
rice
rice
wine?
wine.
It's lovely. And you don't
Yeah.
realize when it hits you. I had it in Nagaland.
Yeah, exactly the same thing. It's exactly the same thing, but
Completely unrelated. Yeah.
yeah, but it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like वो मेरे को उस बच्चे का चेहरा अभी तक रात को याद आता है कि भाई he was like a cute fluffy kid with like you can imagine how this northeastern kids are, like fluffy kids, like cute kid, स्माइल कर रहा है, मजा आ रहा है उसको देखने में कि भाई yeah, such a lovely kid, and suddenly
Freaky, huh?
Man, that is really freaky
Very
story.
creepy.
Yeah,
मैं
creepy,
तो
freaky,
I would
creepy,
never
freaky.
go next to a river or follow anyone.
no,
मेरे को डर लगता है. You were worried for their safety, of course. Yeah.
I was worried like why is this kid going over there, and like suddenly सब गायब, and उसके बाद जो
All right. Thank you, man.
All right.
Man,
Thank
that's
you, bro.
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.
Thank
Have
you.
a good
Thank you
one.
so much.
Thank you.
You too.
Cheers.
All right.
Bye.
Freaky and unnerving. These melas and all, you don't know. Hey, hello, beta.
क्या हो ना होसी जी, मुझे कब को स्टोरी बताना था।
काफी बड़े लग रहे आप स्मोकिंग करते हैं क्या?
नहीं क्या होता है ना, कभी कभी हमें ज्यादा दूध पिया ना, तो इसलिए थोड़ा
कितने
सा
साल के हो आप अंकल?
थोड़ा सा मसल आ गया। हाँ, एनीवे
बेटा क्या खाते हो?
मैं थोड़ा सा प्रोटीन्स खाते हैं, मिल्क दूध खाता है और ज्यादा पनीर खाता है।
दूध एक दूध को खा गया।
मुझे आपको बोलना था ना, एक स्टोरी है। कभी मैं शादी के लिए गया था ना, और मैं जा रहा था रात को, और एक अंकल मुझे पीछे कर रहा था, तो मैं भाग के पता नहीं क्या हुआ, मैं ऐसा बोल रही कौन है मेरे पीछे भाग रहा था मेरे साथ। मैं सुबह रिवर पे स्विम किया, तो बस
in my head, I don't, without saying the words, I want to talk about this. But there are certain things you don't say on the internet. Remember, Cyril, we talked about this.
Yes, we have discussed
like
this
certain
earlier.
things about family and certain things like mentioning like kids or like your sister or your mother. which triggers the internet, triggers a flood of crazy
Yeah.
comments and stuff.
I mean,
because-
you could be in a genuine place, but at the end of it, the internet
yeah,
is
it's
not
the
a
internet.
genuine
It's
place.
the internet.
They're not internet is not a genuine place. Okay,
It's like it's like a psychotic heaven, you know. It's like that.
It doesn't exist. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like the lack of a better word is just entrapped. That's it.
like fairly innocuous things like where everybody's not doesn't have like is not super fluent in all languages. Like someone say,
True.
I came, then my brother came to we went to my friend's house. You know what that get translated to on the internet, right? So just
Yeah, and if I call a girl or anyone fluffy, you know, let alone a child, this feels like that's when your
madness.
internet connection gets cancelled. You know,
this is completely bizarre.
I think we're reaching the end of today's.
Yeah, we're reaching the end. There's about 27 minutes left.
We reached
thank
the
God.
safe zone now with this test above it.
Yeah. And definitely, like, if you say something, sis, don't say it twice.
Yeah. I just
You know
want to
what I
say
mean?
that the Harami chatters, they're such fluffy people.
You can learn what not to do on the internet just by like watching the stream and then reading the chat. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
read the Harami chat. They are like the playbook of what not to say on a stream.
For anybody who's
Everything.
just tuned into the stream, I'm so sorry. I don't know how to explain anything to you. But you are supposed to be watching a ghost story stream, which is gonna go on another 27 minutes.
But I just want to try this out, okay?
No.
Look at my eyes. Look at my eyes.
What are you gonna say?
I think you look fluffy, man.
Alright, let's keep going.
Sweating. I'm feeling hot now.
Next call, sir. Next call. Story of my haunted house. Bro, as far as I'm concerned, what a stream this was. I was genuinely worried, you know. I mean, no, I didn't really
Wait,
care.
are we
but,
broadcasting? This is live?
I thought I told you we were going live at 9:30. Burgir. Burgir.
Oh,
Story of my
live
haunted
settings
house.
आया.
Ooh.
Full.
Omfo. Yeah, I forgot all those nice things. मैं तो डर गई. Omfo. डराती करती. All right. Story of my haunted house. Asking you to unmute real quick.
Hi guys, can you just give me 1 minute?
Sure.
Take
Not
2
1
minutes,
minute,
ma'am.
just
You
2
can take.
seconds.
You
I
can take
have-
26 minutes.
I have eternity.
Okay, just give me a second.
I'm here forever.
Hey, how come so far no one has done this? Where they say 1 second I'm coming, and then there's a guy strapped to the ceiling.
I do.
That would be really creepy.
Man, I really need to sleep today. I really need to get some good night's sleep.
Am
I'm
I
exhausted.
visible now?
Yes, visible, audible, sub kuch,
Wait,
Spotify
Are you
Premium.
not a real person? Why are you asking us this question?
Ma'am,
I
आप
am
कहाँ
a
पे
real
हो?
person. Are you
कहाँ पे हो
ready?
आप?
Oh, okay. I am in Assam right now.
Oh, so
Why
bright.
is it looking so bright behind you?
Oh, is the light? Nothing
Are you
else.
talking to us from
Oh.
yesterday? Anyway,
You don't know.
how are you doing this?
Okay.
Anyway, welcome, ma'am. How are you?
I thought the stream was over.
Where it
I
felt
was
like that.
about to leave just now.
You know,
No,
can I
don't
tell
go,
you
don't go.
something? I have the same feeling every time. I keep
When
on
he
thinking
joins
it's over,
at
but
9:30.
it never ends.
It's ending now,
I
okay?
just
Sana?
joined 10 minutes back and I thought
Oh.
maybe the stream will be over now and I wouldn't be able to get in. But yeah.
The perfect
you.
time to join the stream is when it's ending. It's the most fun.
We're happy you are here.
Yeah.
Do you have a ghost
Okay.
story for us?
Yes, it's a real story. It happened when I was in Delhi. And actually, I would say I wasn't born yet at that time. So
Oh, how are you there then? Okay.
my mother was about to have me. She was
Oh, okay.
expecting me in a few months. So
Wow.
basically, my father, he was a government employee, and we get quarters over there. And he was allotted a quarter in Delhi. I won't tell the exact area name due to privacy. And he
But
used to
everybody got a quarter?
हाँ government employee को तो quarter मिलता ही है.
But with ice or
हाँ.
you'll... Okay. Sorry, I misunderstood.
Okay.
Continue.
Okay, no issue. So क्या होता है कि एक building में there are 4 quarters.
Okay.
Ground floor, first floor, second floor, and third floor. उसके बाद terrace होता है. So we got the topmost floor, the third floor. तो उसके ऊपर और कुछ नहीं था, हमारे ऊपर था. और दिल्ली में summer is so much, it's so, what do I say, इतनी गर्मी होती है and you can't, like, staying there is very difficult. So whatever, ठीक है. So my father, he got married. My mom and my father got married, and then within a few months, my mom shifted to Delhi with my father. तो क्या हुआ था कि when she was about to have me, तो मतलब ऐसे क्या हुआ था कि मेरे फादर तो पहले से ही रहते थे उस क्वार्टर में, और मम्मी ने भी फिर आफ्टर मैरिज उनको ज्वाइन किया वहाँ पे. तो उनको पहले से ही पता था कि समथिंग वाज रॉन्ग इन दैट क्वार्टर. ओके. सो बेसिकली इट वाज लाइक अ 2 BHK क्वार्टर, 2 bedrooms, अ हॉल, एक देयर इज अ वरांडा. तो ऐसा है, ऐसा टिपिकल एक सेटअप है. तो जो बैल्कनी है, वरांडा बैल्कनी, तो हमारा यूजुअली बैल्कनी आर लाइक हाफ वॉल ग्रिल ऐसा होता है टिपिकली क्वार्टर्स में. तो हमारा कवर्ड था एंड देयर वर विंडोज. तो इन द समर क्या होता है, सब खिड़की खोल के सोते हैं एकदम बैल्कनी में. तो मेरे फादर को पहले से ही पता था कि उसमें समथिंग इज रॉन्ग इन द क्वार्टर, लेकिन उन्होंने कुछ बोला नहीं, लाइक मेरी मम्मी को कुछ बताया नहीं. So my mom shifted there. Then we had few of my, relatives भी वहाँ पे आए हुए थे that time. तो क्या होता था कि बैल्कनी में क्या होता था, लाइक मैंने सुना है, मेरी मम्मी ने बताया कि कोई जब सोता था, लाइक समर था तब, समर टाइम था, तो बैल्कनी का तो खुला रहता था विंडोज वगैरह. एंड एट नाइट दे कुड सी अ शैडो स्टैंडिंग नियर द विंडो. ओके. तो थर्ड फ्लोर है वहां पे, कौन लाइक ग्राउंड फ्लोर होता है तो इट्स लॉजिकल कि कोई खड़ा हो सकता है, शेडो वगैरह दिख रहा है, ठीक है. बट इट वाज द टॉप मोस्ट फ्लोर, और वहां पे खड़ा होना इट्स नॉट यूजुअली पॉसिबल. हाँ. तो ठीक है, ये मेरे सिर्फ फादर के साथ नहीं हुआ था. इट हैपेंड टू अ लॉट ऑफ फैमिली मेंबर्स हु वर स्टेइंग एट आवर हाउस दैट टाइम. एंड जब भी सोते थे वहां पे, दे कुड सी अ शैडो स्टैंडिंग, लाइक शैडो सिलुएट फिगर near the window, outside the window basically. And it was not like far away, it was like close to the, like window यहाँ पे है, खुला है, which shadow भी यहीं पे है, ऐसा है, ऐसा लगता था. तो क्या हुआ था कि मेरी एक कजिन है, मतलब कजिन है, वो मुझसे बहुत बड़ी है. तो शी वॉज अराउंड आई गेस, सॉरी, 20 आई गेस, शी वॉज अराउंड 20 years old. तो वो सोती थी एंड शी एवरी मॉर्निंग शी यूज्ड टू टेल माय मॉम कि मैं रात को सो ही नहीं पाती बैल्कनी में, this shadow figure doesn't let me sleep.
Shit.
Okay, yeah, she used to share this to my mother and she used to get freaked out. तो मेरी मम्मी कभी सोने नहीं गई in that balcony ever. So ठीक है, तो वो ऐसे शेयर करती रहती थी. एंड फिर मेरे फादर भी सोते थे. एक दिन क्या हुआ, इट गॉट रियली अनबियरेबल फॉर हिम. वो सोए थे लाइक फेसिंग अपवर्ड, ओके, फेसिंग द सीलिंग. And he suddenly, like, unki aankh khuli and he saw that the shadow was standing over his chest. Okay. And he wasn't able to turn right or left. वो कुछ भी नहीं कर पा रहे थे. Like, it was like such a heavy feeling on his chest. And not just a feeling, he could see that shadow literally. Okay. तो उनको कभी डर नहीं लगता क्योंकि वो पहले से रह रहे, उनको पता था. लेकिन this incident, like, really made, like, he got scared after that. So जैसे भी हो, after few seconds of that, he was able to get up and he switched on the lights. And वो फिर अंदर चले गए सोने. And ऐसा तो मतलब होते रहा to all of my family members. And मतलब ऐसे चलता रहा. So what happened one day was कि usually then I was born. ऐसा होता रहा 3-4 महीने तक हो रहा था, सबको मतलब एक्सपीरियंस हुआ था. सिर्फ मेरी मम्मी को नहीं एक्सपीरियंस हुआ था बिकॉज शी वाज स्लीपिंग एट दैट टाइम. सो व्हाट हैपेंड वाज वन डे, तब कोई भी नहीं था, सब अपने अपने घर चले गए थे. नो वन वाज स्टेइंग एट आवर हाउस. तो मेरे पापा ऑफिस में थे एंड माय मदर वाज जस्ट डूइंग द हाउस होल्ड चोर्स. तो यूजुअली मम्मी मुझे जहाँ पे सुलाती थी, आई वाज जस्ट अ मंथ ओल्ड एट दैट टाइम. तो वहां पे उस दिन मेरी मम्मी ने सुलाया नहीं, लाइक द बेड शी यूज्ड टू पुट मी ऑन. तो उन्होंने मुझे किसी दूसरे रूम में सुला दिया, इन द अदर बेडरूम. And she was also working, around me in that room. And suddenly there was such a huge sound in the other room कि मेरी मम्मी डर गई कि क्या हुआ. And she just literally ran to that room and she saw that the whole ceiling, जो प्लास्टर होता है ना, the heavy plaster over the bricks, वो पूरा जहाँ पे मैं सोती थी, in that exact point वो पूरा गिर गया टूट के, like all the plasters. मतलब अगर मैं वहां पे सोती तो आई वुडंट हैव बीन हियर टेलिंग यू द स्टोरी. So yeah, so इसके बाद like everybody in that building came, उनको भी पता चला. Then my father was like, no, something is wrong with this house, and then this plaster came. हाँ, literally plaster किसी भी reason से गिर सकता है, maybe due to lack of maintenance and all. लेकिन balcony वाला experience तो उनको बहुत हो गया था, and he was so scared. He was like, joining these two incidents, like maybe it is happening to that, I don't know. So yeah, then we got shifted to another house, and like that house was literally very scary. सबको experience हुआ था, ऐसा नहीं कि किसी एक person को होता तो ठीक है, लगता कि maybe he's hallucinating or seeing something which is
ये
not there.
बहुत ही
But
creepy है. मैं बोलने वाला था कि this sounds a little like sleep paralysis जो वो balcony में हो रहा था, but so many
okay,
people.
and I also want to add one more incident
Yes,
in
ma'am.
that story जो I missed out. तो balcony में तो ये incident होता था, सबको वहीं पे experience होता था, never inside the house. So one night what happened, my father was sleeping in the bedroom. Okay, he was sleeping in the bedroom, lights were off, and he woke up maybe पानी पीने के लिए ऐसा कुछ, and he could feel someone is lying next to him. Okay, so he was like moving his hand around, feel करने के लिए कुछ है या नहीं and all that. कुछ भी नहीं था, लेकिन he was like ठीक है कुछ नहीं है तो I should turn the other way around. तो वो मतलब दूसरी तरफ मैं पलट के सो गए. Again that same feeling happened कि someone is sleeping next to him. मतलब वो जितनी बार टर्न लेते थे उतनी बार ही पीछे उनको लगता था कि कोई उनके पीछे लेटा हुआ है. और उस दिन मेरी मम्मी उस रूम में नहीं थी. She was sitting in the drawing room. Okay. तो मेरे फादर तो फिर उनको मतलब वो बैल्कनी में जो सिलुएट उनके चेस्ट पे खड़ा था वो फीलिंग वो तो था ही एक इंसिडेंट. एंड देन दिस थिंग हैपेंड एंड it was so I guess it was unbearable for him after a point. And he also freaked out.
I think
and
more sorry, go ahead.
you can say.
No, you say
Like,
finish the story.
No, you
and-
say. No, okay, both of you.
Okay, I should continue then. One more minute, then
No,
you can,
no, bro.
let me out.
अभी सब लोग ठीक है? You all are free of this mental torture?
Yeah. Actually, we shifted back to our home city in Assam, after my father passed away, and we shifted back here. And no issue, but after my father passed away, we again faced some paranormal things at our house. And like literally after a week of my father's passing, one of my uncles used to sleep in that same room where my father used to sleep. And we were sleeping in the other bedroom, which was a little bit inside the house. And at night, both of students there used to study and all. And unka bed literally shake hota rehta tha. Everything. Nothing was moving in the room other than his bed. Like every single night ऐसा उनके साथ होता था उस बेड में, मतलब उस रूम में like बाकी कहीं पे नहीं होता था लेकिन उनके साथ होता था. So his friend was like, maybe he's trying to tell you something and all, you should keep a book and a pen. And he was like, no, I'm not that scary, मुझे कुछ जानना ही नहीं है. Let it happen, I don't care, मैं तो चुपचाप सो जाऊंगा जो भी हो.
Wow, super.
Yeah, these are the two incidents that happened in our the quarters we were staying in. It can happen for any reason. I don't know.
True.
But it's freaky.
Thanks for sharing this with
but
us.
Thank you for
so
sharing
much.
that, and thank you
Thank you for letting me in the last moment.
Thank you for
I'm
coming
happy
here.
to be here.
Thank you. Very kind of
Thank
you.
you so
ma'am.
much. Okay. Bye bye.
Okay, thank
Good
you.
night.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Good
घर पे
night.
सब ठीक है.
Bye bye.
चलो
Love you
bye.
guys. Last
I
time
love
I
you
came
too.
in, Suresh sir थे, and this time I came in, he's not there. Cyril is here.
Side telling you यार, आपने सस्ता स्ट्रीम वाला मिला.
Life is filled with disappointments, but अभी क्या करें? ठीक है.
Okay,
Have a
then.
good one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye bye. Good night.
Bye. We are missing Suresh. It's true.
Yeah.
Cyril,
yeah.
can you just pretend to eat popcorn, and then बीच में just ask somebody किधर से? Don't kiss your
Hoezaay,
fingers.
रुक. मुझे बात.
बोलो. Before we take.
That's not good Suresh impersonation.
That's a terrible Suresh impersonation. Before we go to our final story of the day, final maybe one to देखेंगे. थोड़ा वो ड्रैकुला आ गया बीच में. Hey, श्रेक का प्रिंस रुको. मैं बोलना चाहता हूँ कि.
देखिए Hoezaay जी.
ओह हेलो, आप कौन? आप इधर
कभी आते हैं.
often आते हैं इधर. I was unable to make this sentence come out.
क्या होते हैं ना Hoezaay जी.
बाप रे, आप तो बहुत ही खूबसूरत है सर.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
वाओ, क्या बात है.
I can't say the same about you. Anyway, the point being,
But as they say,
Okay.
opposites attract. ये
they
क्या
do.
चल रहा है इधर? ये हम लोग को WhatsApp पे करना चाहिए. चलो.
इतना funny है तो कभी.
Hey,
Anyway,
सर
the-
आप वाकई में बहुत ही खूबसूरत लग रहे हैं. वो परिणीति को जाने दो.
नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है. और आप बहुत फ्लफी दिख रहे हैं आज. Anyway,
Fluffy?
point being is कि अभी क्या होता है ना, मुझे नींद आता है और मुझे सोने का, क्योंकि मेरा ब्यूटी स्लीप है कभी कभी तो.
मैं नोटिस कर रहा हूँ सर, आप अपने आप को देख रहे हो एकदम ये वो क्या ऐसे अंदाज से. शी घर में भाई बाप नहीं है क्या?
Stop it.
एनीवे चलो चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं.
आगे बढ़े.
बट आप
Leave
भी
my
प्लीज
body.
चेंज मत करना मैम. और मंडे को क्या आप क्या कर रहे हैं? देखो सन मेरा कल अपॉइंटमेंट.
अरे मंडे तुम्हें फ्री है. आपका शक्ल देख के मैंने कल का डिनर का.
But Cyril,
remember
one
हो
second,
गया.
can you just remove the cockroach? Your normal filter, I mean your normal face?
This is my normal
Yeah,
face.
what are you doing? Bro, really made me question my sexuality with that filter. Gonna need to speak to you alone in a little while. But back to the stream.
Will I be in the
Prachi Saini, सबको happy Deepavali and happy Deepavali to all the of you. I think मैम थोड़ा गिर गया अपना फोन पे, but happy Diwali to you too. Vanessa D'Souza, hi guys, thank you for starting these streams, giving us the scares and making us laugh. Hamster emoji, ghost ka emoji. I love following this. I look forward to this every weekend. Sorry, एक पैक मेरे लिए please. Much
Double
love to
drinks कर
you. हीरा आदमी लोग. क्या बात है. वरुण बोलता hi guys, happy Diwali to you both and Suresh sir. Can you please wish Richa and Mr. Thakur a very happy Diwali? Richa ji, Mr. Thakur, happy Diwali and happy Diwali to the Harami chat. Sanhad Begum. It's very tough to, itna lamba word. Sanhad Begum. SSG. Hoezaay, you didn't read my last message, but I to both of you love. माफ कीजिएगा मैम, आपका नाम आप एक और बार बोल देंगे. ये लोग सो टफ. सनहाद बेगम ले लो फ्री में. ईशान, होजे तू शक्तिमान है. एलियन इमोजी. दीप्ति पी बोला थैंक यू सो मच. और सयाली जादव, हाय गाइस, आई वाज लिटरली सिटिंग ऑन माय किचन फ्लोर मेकिंग Shankarpodi. Was it Shankarpodi? Is that the pronunciation? Shankarpali, she's written. I would have narrated it better. Thanks for all that you do and for having me. Sayali ji, आपका नरेशन बहुत अच्छा था. टेंशन नहीं लेने का बहुत अच्छा था. बाप रे, वो मैडम किधर गया? अरे ये कौन है? उनका भाई लगता है. उनका अनएम्प्लॉयड भाई है ये.
क्या होता है ना, कभी आप जो सुपर चैट पढ़ाते हैं.
एक्सक्यूज मी मिस्टर, प्लीज बुलाओ आपका सिस्टर. God, this is really good. We have to stop. We have to stop. I need to end the stream. 10 minutes left.
Yeah.
God, when is this going to get over?
तेरा चाय का कप भी खत्म हुआ. कुछ है नहीं अंदर. बुर्जीर, बुर्जी बोल रहे हैं. अभी भूख लगे तो बुर्जीर.
Bizarre stream this is. Alright, next. Alright, let's see where we go. South Korea black magic story. Okay.
We're going international.
Let's see what's going on.
Oh, that's a great camera angle already.
And when I see you, all I think of is you. That भूमिका. अरे सर से हम तो मिल चुके हैं. कोरिया भी चले गए. सर आप ट्रैवलिंग कर रहे हो? All right, सर को हम ला रहे हैं अंदर. He's about to come in. Oh yeah. In the crescent moonlight. Hello sir.
Hey, Hoezaay जी, sorry.
What's
आपने
up?
मैसेज किया था कि
Welcome.
रूम पूरा
empty है, कोई नहीं. तो आप आ गए सर. तालिया, you saved the stream today. मैं ऐसा ही बोला थोड़ा झूठ. You have a story? I was story है ना?
अच्छी स्टोरी है.
But sir, before you continue, थोड़ा वो माहौल बनाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. You are a regular on our Discord, sir?
Yes, sir.
कैसा रहा आपका experience? How will you rate it on a scale of 1 to 10? 2.
9.5.
9.5. ठीक है. That means you are one of the mods. I'm just kidding. Sir, what time does the ghost stories go on in our Discord server till realistically? Actually.
Till 4, 5, sometimes 6.
क्या तुम लोग सब पागल हो? ये आप क्यों कर रहे हो? और till 4, 5, 6 sometime.
हाँ 4
और
5
कोई
6
आके भगा देते तुम लोग को, जाओ जाओ बंदों को
मैं 2 बजे
बंदों।
निकल जाता हूँ, 2 बजे निकल जाता था।
Wow. Okay,
Wow,
so
that
anyway,
is
there you got it from someone who's actually in the Discord server. And are the stories any good, or is it worse than this? What we do here?
No, there are some good stories.
ठीक है,
that,
I
just
would
as
say,
bad.
yeah,
All right.
that's the
average.
most diplomatic answer
Yeah,
someone can give
basically
it.
just as bad. But don't forget to come to our Discord server. After this stream, you will find this lovely man and tons of other people sitting there till 4, 5, 6 in the morning. Sir, take it away.
So I'll narrate the story in Hindi because a lot of people complain, अरे हिंदी में क्यों नहीं बोल रहा story?
Yeah,
तो
गाली
है ना,
वाली
हिंदी
देते
में
बाद
बोलेगा।
में, ए लोनिया क्यों नहीं बोले हिंदी
I
में?
was the same guy who narrated my cousin's horror story from Lothal
ठीक
in
है,
Goa. तो
all
कुछ
right.
लोगों ने
Yeah,
बोला
we know.
इंग्लिश में नहीं आती क्या तेरे को? ठीक है सर, मैं हिंदी में
सुनाइए
चालू
सर,
करूंगा।
मजा
मैं
आएगा।
sir.
कैमरा ऑफ कर देता हूँ।
ठीक है,
चलो।
no problem.
So last month मैं और मेरी वाइफ गोवा गए थे, ठीक है? So there we met a lady who was practicing to become a nun. तो उसको nun बनना था वहां पे, और वो साउथ कोरिया से आई थी।
Okay.
ये बहुत अनयूजुअल है क्योंकि वेरी लेस साउथ कोरियन बंदे लोग गोवा आते टू बिकम नन। तो सिंस वी वर ट्रैवलिंग, हम लोग नॉर्थ गोवा से पोंडा जा रहे थे, विच इज ओल्ड गोवा, और डिस्टेंस आई थिंक इट वाज 40-45 मिनट्स। तो मेरी वाइफ ने उससे बात करना शुरू कर दिया, पूछ के कि व्हाट इज द रीजन बिहाइंड कमिंग ऑल द वे टू गोवा। तो उसने फिर उसका स्टोरी बताया विच फोर्स्ड हर टू कम टू इंडिया, and trust me, this is an interesting story.
Okay.
So this happened almost 10-12 years ago. उनके पिताजी जनरल फिजिशियन थे इन साउथ कोरिया, गोंजू बोल के एक शहर है वहाँ पे। ही वाज अ फिजिकल जनरल फिजिशियन एंड दे वर डूइंग क्वाइट गुड। तो उनके 3-4 क्लिनिक्स थे वहाँ पे एंड ही वाज फ्लरिशिंग। तो कोरिया में एक रिचुअल होता है वेर इन whenever there is a celebration or whenever there is housewarming party, anything, you will get gifts, and 99% of those gifts will be in the form of a doll. ठीक है, डॉल गिफ्ट करने का वहां पे कल्चर है। तो ये जैसे ही इनका ये he wanted to celebrate his success, तो ये जब सेलिब्रेशन होने के थोड़े दिन बाद, and this man never used to drink, okay, इनका जो पिताजी है, he never used to drink alcohol, and he was from a Christian background, so he never used to touch. लेकिन अचानक से he started drinking alcohol, and he used to drink at such a level that he would either pass out or बेहोश हो जाते थे दारू पी पी के। और इनकी वजह से इनके घर में अक्सर डिस्प्यूट होता, तनाव होता था, हस्बैंड वाइफ का झगड़ा होता था। तो जो डॉक्टर है, उनकी वाइफ बोलती थी व्हाई डोंट यू क्विट, और आदत कैसे लगी आपको? तो ये बोलते थे कि आई वांट टू स्टॉप, मेरे को छोड़ना है ये, बट आई फील दैट आई डोंट हैव कंट्रोल ओवर माय बॉडी एंड आई कांट स्टॉप ड्रिंकिंग अल्कोहल, एंड एट नाइट आई कैन हियर पीपल विस्परिंग इन माय रूम, आई कैन हियर फुटस्टेप्स, आई कैन हियर समबडी रनिंग अक्रॉस द रूम। मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा, पागल हो रहा हूँ। तो इनिशियली दे थॉट कि ये कोई साइकोलॉजिकल इशू होगा, so they took him to a psychiatrist. They took him to 3 best psychiatrists in South Korea. लेकिन eventually psychiatrist का they did all the tests and all, and the outcome was ये तो perfectly normal है। I mean, he's not making things up. If he says he's listening to stuff, which means it's really happening in the house. तो तभी भी since they are from a scientific background, they never used to believe. उनको ये सब भूत प्रेत में विश्वास नहीं था। ये धीरे धीरे ये जो उनका एडिक्शन है टुवर्ड्स अल्कोहल बहुत एग्रेसिव हो गया। मतलब 9 AM in the morning he used to drink, कभी कभी he used to skip work and drink। एक बार ऐसा हुआ कि they had to go to a party, शायद उनके नेबर ने उनको हाउस वार्मिंग पार्टी में इनवाइट किया था। तो they had a bungalow, okay, 1+1 था, और ये ऊपर गए थे to call his daughter. I don't know, he went up and he could see his daughter is combing her hair and वो मिरर में देख रही है। तो ये उसको बार बार बताते हैं सिंडी लेट हो रहा है, नीचे आ जाओ। सिंडी इज द नेम ऑफ द लेडी हु वांटेड टू बिकम नन। बार बार बोल रहे कि सिंडी नीचे आ जाओ, सिंडी नीचे आ जाओ, ये गेटिंग लेट। ऐसा 4-5 बोलते हैं, कोई रिस्पॉन्स नहीं आता है। तो ये फ्रस्ट्रेट होकर नीचे आता है, व्हेन ही गोज इनटू द किचन ही सीज दैट सिंडी इज स्टैंडिंग विद द मॉम एंड दे आर चिट चैटिंग। तो वो सिंडी की माँ को पूछते, बड़ी बदतमीज हो गई है ये, मेरे को रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं किया अभी तक। मैं उसको पूछ रहा था कि नीचे आ जाओ नीचे आ जाओ। तो सिंडी की माँ पूछते कब हुआ ये, बोलते अभी 5 मिनट पहले मैं ऊपर था एंड आई कुड सी दैट सिंडी इज कोमिंग हर हेयर, और मैंने उसको बोला नीचे आ जाओ नीचे आ जाओ, उसने रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं किया। बोलते पॉसिबल नहीं, सिंडी मेरे साथ ही आधे घंटे से, हम आप ही का वेट कर रहे थे, आप नीचे आए नहीं। तो ऐसे बहुत सारे पैरानॉर्मल इंसिडेंट होते हैं घर में, एंड ये सिर्फ ये बंदे के साथ ही होता है, ज्यादा जो डॉक्टर है उनके साथ ही होता है। तो देयर नेबर हु इज वेरी क्लोज फ्रेंड ऑफ देम, वो बोलते हैं कि सिंस यू नो फ्रॉम अ मेडिकल एस्पेक्ट तुमको जॉब नहीं मिला, व्हाई डोंट यू रीच आउट टू अ पैरिश प्रीस्ट एंड आस्क फॉर सम यू नो गाइडेंस। तो वो लोग जाके उनके पैरिश प्रीस्ट से बात करते हैं, ऐसा ऐसा इंसिडेंट है। और ये बात को 3 साल हो गए थे, दिस इज ongoing for 3 years and his addiction towards alcohol becomes worse. तो ये पैरिश प्रीस्ट के पास जाते हैं और पैरिश प्रीस्ट बोलता ठीक है, I'll send somebody over to get your house blessed. तो एक कुछ दिनों बाद एक प्रीस्ट आते हैं उनके घर में, और ये प्रीस्ट ही acts a little weird, you know, he's a clairvoyant, okay, he can sense things which a normal man or a normal person cannot. तो जैसे वो घर में घुसते वो पहला सवाल पूछते कि यहाँ पे डेविल वर्शिप कौन करता है, सिंडी को और उसकी माँ को, यहाँ पे सैटेनिक रिचुअल कौन फॉलो करता है। तो दे आर टेकन बाय सरप्राइज। वो लोग बोलते कि हम लोग तो नॉर्मल चर्च गोर्स है, हम लोग ये सब चीज में बिलीव नहीं करते। एंड देन ही सेज आप तीनों के अलावा कौन रहता है घर में, बिकॉज आई कैन सेंस देयर इज अ फोर्थ प्रेजेंस। वो लेडी बोलते हम तीन ही है यहाँ पे, बोलते नहीं। एंड देन ही लुक्स टू द ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन एंड ही इज लुकिंग इनटू द कॉर्नर एंड ही सेज कि मुझे तुमसे डरने लगता, तुम बताओ तुम्हें भेजा किसने यहाँ पे ये घर में। एंड देयर इज नोबडी इन द कॉर्नर, ठीक है, ही इज लुकिंग एट दैट कॉर्नर, और प्रीस्ट बात कर रहा है उससे कि आई एम नॉट टॉन्टेड, आई एम नॉट स्कैर्ड ऑफ योर प्रेजेंस, टेल मी हु सेंट यू। फिर उसके बाद ही इज आस्किंग सिंडीज मॉम ऊपर किसका रूम है। तो सिंडी की मॉम बोलते कि यू नो उनके पिताजी का ही रूम है डॉक्टर। तो बोलता है मुझे वो रूम चेक करना है। ही गोज अप and he sees there are a lot of dolls in the room, lot of dolls. He specifically points at a doll and he says can you bring it here, वो डॉल को इधर लेके आओ। तो डॉल को लेके आता तो सिंडी उसको पूछती है डॉल को, मतलब why are you asking about this doll। उसने बोला मैंने नीचे एक ब्लैक मिस्ट काइंड ऑफ फिगर देखा, something in black, okay, which was not showing its face to me or its true form, and I saw that black form or black mist entering into this doll, so I want to rip this doll open, मेरे को देखना है डॉल में क्या है। तो सीजर लेके डॉल को फाड़ देता और देखते कि उसमें स्मॉल एनिमल्स के बोन्स है एंड देयर इज अ चिट व्हिच इज रिटन इन कोरियन में लिखा है, और उसमें लिखा है कि ड्राइव दिस मैन क्रेजी टू अ पॉइंट वेरी कमिट सुसाइड, मतलब उसको पागल करके मार दो, ऐसा लिखा है हाँ इसमें। एंड आई थिंक दे डू सम फॉर्म ऑफ अ डार्क मैजिक देयर कोरिया में, किसी को अगर बर्बाद करना है तो दिस इज वन वे। हैंडमेड डॉल में उन लोग दे सैक्रिफाइस एन एनिमल, small maybe kitten or you know a chicken or something, और उसके bones with blood वो handmade doll में डाल के they conjure a spirit, maybe a demon or some dark entity, और फिर बाद में the demon's job is to ensure that whatever is mentioned in that chit it fulfills that task। मतलब उस आदमी को पागल करना तो पागल करे, मारे तो मारे, जैसा भी हो। and main purpose of this occult or whatever you call it was to drive this man crazy, उसको पागल करके उसको खत्म करना था धीरे धीरे। तो प्रीस्ट बोलता है कि आई फील दैट योर डैड इज पोजेस्ड, ओके, बट इट्स नॉट अ नॉर्मल पोजेशन, इट्स जस्ट दैट यू नो ही इज किलिंग हिमसेल्फ बाय ड्रिंकिंग अल्कोहल, ही इज स्लोली किलिंग हिम, इट्स अ सुसाइडल थिंग बट इट्स अ वेरी स्लो एंड पेनफुल फॉर्म ऑफ स्लो डेथ, करेक्ट। और इस बीच में उनका मल्टीपल ऑर्गन्स फेल होता है बिकॉज ऑफ एक्सेसिव कंजम्पशन ऑफ अल्कोहल। तो वो एग्जॉस्म करते हो एंड ही द प्रीस्ट आस्क्ड इफ यू वांट आई कैन रिवर्स इट, मैं भेज सकता हूँ जिसने इसको भेजा है। ये डॉल किसने दिया आपको? तो बोलते कि डॉल उनके बड़े भाई ने दिया था ड्यूरिंग द पार्टी विच हैपेंड ऑलमोस्ट 3.5 years बैक। तो बोलते कि ये जो विचक्राफ्ट है ये आपके भाई ने किया था, मतलब आपके बड़े भाई ने किया था। सी माय रिलीजन डज नॉट परमिट मी टू रिवर्स इट बिकॉज दैट वुड बी बैड ऑन माय पार्ट। आई वुड से फॉरगिव हिम एंड लेट गॉड डील विद हिम, लेट गॉड सी व्हाट इज सुटेबल। और फिर बाद में ही यू नो वो एग्जॉस्म सक्सेसफुल होता है, बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली ड्यू टू एक्सेसिव कंजम्पशन ऑफ अल्कोहल थोड़े महीने बाद उनकी डैड की डेथ हो जाती है बिकॉज यू नो लीवर पूरा खराब हो गया था उनका। तो इसी डिप्रेशन में उसकी मॉम भी थोड़े टाइम के बाद मर जाती है। because she cannot
Tragic.
tolerate this. उनको ये अकेलापन बर्दाश्त नहीं होता, and she dies. She slips into depression and she dies. अब बात ये होता है कि she stops believing in God. ये जो सिंडी है, she stops believing in God. But कुछ महीने बाद उसको न्यूज आती है कि जो चाचा जिन्होंने ये ब्लैक मैजिक किया था, he has become paralyzed from neck below. Neck below has gone paralyzed, and only thing he can do is he can cry. He cannot move a muscle. And simultaneously, उनकी जो wife है, she is suffering from throat cancer. And as a preventive action or whatever we call it, उनका vocal cord निकाल दिया, which means she cannot talk anymore. So she again regains the faith back, stating that probably this is a God's way of dealing with this, and he has punished them in a way which she cannot even imagine. मतलब एक बंदे का movement बंद करा दिया, and a lady who wanted to talk and fight, she cannot even raise her voice. इतनी बुरी punishment. That's why she wanted to give her life in serving God. तो उसने ये story बताई थी, and that's the reason she sold everything. She was from a very rich family, so she sold everything in South Korea. She came to go, and she wanted to practice or become a nun. So ये story थी उसकी.
Super interesting story, sir.
और ये verify भी किया, because she's a friend on my wife's Facebook. उसके photos देखे, so she is not lying. उसने उसका घर का photo, ये सब South Korea का photo डाला था, which means there is some truth behind this story. मेरे को काफी इंटरेस्टिंग लगा, इसलिए बोला इसको यार.
That's an interesting story, man. Thank you so much.
मैं तो डर गई सर.
बहुत डर गई.
Don't worry.
बहुत डर गई.
Sir, thank you so much. What a great way to end tonight's stream. I had zero expectations from today's stream, and that's exactly what it delivered. I'm kidding. It was very good. Have a good night, buddy. Thanks for being on the stream with us.
Yeah,
and we will see you in the Haveli. That is Discord.
Happy Diwali.
Yeah, happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali to you, bro.
Bye. Yeah, I didn't let me disconnect him also. खुद disconnect किया. Ari, hello sir. How are you?
Good. मैंने सुना था कि ये last call था.
या हो गया.
इसलिए मैं आया क्योंकि मुझे
to make sure, yeah, I know.
नहीं ऐसा नहीं हो जी. मैंने आया था to make sure that people to please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, और कभी हमको होसे जी को थोड़ा सा प्यार भी भेज दे, क्योंकि उसको बहुत मेहनत करते to do the streams, क्योंकि हर रात को इतना मतलब प्लान्स है, लेकिन वो प्लान्स कैंसिल करके हमारे स्ट्रीम करते हैं हमारे भले बार.
Sir, it sounds like you're mocking me, but ये सब छोड़ो, वो मैम किधर है लेकिन?
I don't know what you're talking about. मुझे पता नहीं आपको क्या बात है, लेकिन मुझे आपको मुई देना था, इसलिए मैं आ चुके हैं.
Thank you. आपके लिए भी thank you.
और हरामी चैट को भी मुई करना है, और सुरेश जी को भी मुई करना है, और सबको मुई करते हैं, क्योंकि क्या होते हैं ना, ये स्ट्रीम सुन के थोड़ा डर लगी आज.
Correct. Big thank you to all the mods and everybody. Sorry, Hamster जी.
हाँ, हमने
MC Mixed Ham.
हाँ, और दूसरा चीज ना होसे जी, जब लोग बात खत्म नहीं किया तो रुक.
Wow.
Good night. Thank you very much.
कितना अजीब है आपका mood swings. Midnight Vibes, join my stream after this, Hoezaay. ठीक है, सब लोग उधर जाओ. Midnight Vibes here, and also our Discord. Before we go, hi. Oh, I thought that lady had come back. Sorry. It's you only, Cyril. Guys look very similar. Thank you everybody who joined today's stream. I swear I really had zero expectations from today's stream. In fact, there was nobody on the stream to start off with. Big thank you to that guy who motivated me further by saying चल चमन चूतिया कोई नहीं आएगा, and I felt like अभी करके दिखाएंगे, और हमने कर दिया. We survived. We finished the whole stream tonight. Big round of applause to that guy. Sometimes psychopaths like this can sort of like put you on the right track. And don't forget to give Suresh some love. Go tell him, hey, we missed you so much, sir. किधर हो आप? उसको अच्छा feel करेगा. You can lie, and he'll feel good about it. And just be like, sir, kidhar ho aap? I hope the party was good. And he might reply saying,
that's because thumbs sometimes slip. Yeah, that's about it.
Before we go, I'd like to say, please come over to our Discord. Of course, a big thank you to our mods. Today was a little crazy, especially with that guy saying all the wrong keywords and then people picking up on that. So it's not easy being a mod, but it's a lot of fun and gives you so much power. Big thank you to the mods. Big thank you to Harami Chat. Don't forget to like and subscribe. But the most important thing, Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to put your hands together. Yes, I was on holiday in the Andamans.
Oh my God, I was wondering where you are, sir. I was wondering.
Also, I have to do the podcast with my other friends. I'm actually Varun Thakur. But please, guys, don't forget to go over to Cyril's Instagram, Cyril's YouTube. Go to all Cyril's everything. Or rather, massive to yourself. Just like Varun Thakur does. Go there and give him some love. Big round of applause, everyone, for Cyril Diablo.
Uncle जी, आपने
बादल ये आए आए.
Thank you, Uncle जी. आप मुझे इतना प्यार दे रहे हैं और
Oh
please,
baby,
ladies and
dal
gentlemen.
masale di. Oh baby, dal masale di. Have you shared my Torah beer? मजा आ गया यार Cyril. Should we do this next week without Suresh again? Suresh, I know you're watching. You'll be watching this at some point. We love you.
Wait, I think I have a Suresh filter. Yeah, I think.
Suresh from the old days. That doesn't look like him.
I'm Suresh Menon now. This is what it is. But I mean, of course, the talent is the same. But I just want to say, Hoezaay ji, thank you for today's stream. The man who puts all the effort.
Thank you, Cyril. No, you
made
it fun.
I heard Hoezaay ji. मैंने खबर सुना था. मैंने खबर सुना. ये important है. This is.
Hey, both of us from background. Hey, Cyril, man. What are you doing, man? Hey, father-in-law, yeah, Bugger, you got a quarter, man.
Yeah, man, I have a quarter. And he went to same bloody Kings over to get a haircut. Look at it, man. Same haircut you got, man. That bloody Ralphie cut your hair, what?
Ralphie, man. Cut everything,
man. Yeah, so what I was saying, man, I heard, no? Tell me, man, if I was wrong. I heard, because you're so bloody, dedicated to these streams, you went and bought a 50-inch monitor, man, a curved one.
No, it's 34 inches. Yeah,
34, man.
And everybody is curved. Don't crack these jokes. Sabka curved रहता है. But what I'm saying,
लेकिन आपके काफी बड़ा है. मेरे से बड़ा है.
Listen, stop it. Banger. Bangar, I called you Bangar. You Bangar.
Hey, bloody, I'll tell your grandmother what you called me.
Face is like Bangar, man. Anyway, listen, now I want to say Cyril Diablo, man. What a lover you are, man. Is ma'am there with you?
Now, ma'am, you keep on asking.
Sometime
you keep on, you're acting like that fellow who said fluffy, and he followed that person there.
Just wanted to say hi to her, man. She's a nice person, I heard. Anyway, enough of this.
Agatha, you're there, what?
Agatha?
Agatha.
Her name is Agatha? Then forget it, I'm not interested.
I said she's fallen in the gutter, man. What I said, Agatha. She's fallen in the gutter.
Okay, now we're ending the stream, Your bloody father-in-law.
I'm shouting, man. I'm not deaf,
I'm not shouting, man.
How old do you think I am, man?
I'm going to end this stream now. Press the button. Don't forget to come to our Discord. And Kela wala tera Kela de dena.
Kela about time मैंने खाया नहीं लेकिन.
Hey, what this guy saying that's Castis slur and all?
Yeah, man. First of all, my name is Cyril Castis.
What are you talking about?
That is my second name, man. Castis is this.
What are you talking about, man?
First of all,
make me scared by saying all these things.
Tomorrow you start. You told now we have to go, man. I have to go.
Yeah, we have to go, man.
I have to go to bazaar. The fish come at 4 o'clock in the morning, man.
They come by themselves. Doesn't the fisherman bring them?
They come.
Yeah, somebody talk to that guy and scaring us in chat and all like this.
You don't mean to do all this. It's that Andrew. Anyway.
Kuch bhi, man. I'm not trimming any part. Trim my beard, man.
What the magic is, man? You put your hand in it from under your beard.
It's a special hand beard. Anyway, now I'm pressing the button, ending the stream. Thank you, Cyril. Thank you, everyone. Good night, everyone. Have a good one. See you over there. Pressing the button, Chalo. Everybody's father-in-laws, bye, Cutting it off.
Also, you got butchies, like butchies, man.
What are these guys talking about? Okay, bye. Slap your face now.